Bell Media.
For the win, Saskatchewan will pick up the single.
Brock Virtue's first trip to the Brier has been one to remember. He may skip the youngest team, but Saskatchewan is showing they deserve to be in Edmonton. And a lack of experience hasn't come as a question. An explosive win yesterday has left Virtue's team in a cluttered mid-pack. Their final 4 games are against seasoned veterans. Will the exuberance of youth shine through beginning this morning? Saskatchewan versus Northern Ontario. Draw 12. Next. We are in the City of Champions, Edmonton, Alberta, venue for the curling Rexall Place as the Tim Hortons Brier has taken over Northern Alberta. We bring you inside the building last night, draw 11. Coming into this game, Newfoundland Labrador, Brad Gushue, perfect, but everyone stumbles from time to time, Kathy.
Well, Brad's known for a great finesse player, needs to throw a ton of weight, just throws himself off, only gets rid of 2.
There was a ton of red in the house. 4 stones remain, and all Jeff Stoughton now has to do is make a quiet tap, and he can break this game wide open, and he does just that. Makes the yellow go away, and when the dust settles and that rock settles, that's 4. And he's finding that magic maybe in this building that he had back in 1999. Gushue picks up his first loss so far, so 9-5 the final in that one. Eddie McKenzie from PEI picks up his first win here in Edmonton, a 10-7 victory over British Columbia. Kevin Martin, Team Alberta, keeping their slim playoff hopes alive. They picked up 4 in the third and didn't look back in that one. And Ontario scoring a pair of 3s in their 7-3 victory over New Brunswick. And that means the defending champ, Glenn Howard, Ontario, still perfect at 7-0. Newfoundland and Labrador at 7-1. And there you see the rest of the teams, and one team in particular we'll be watching today is Alberta with that 3-4 record. We're back in the morning draws. Brian Mudryk, Kathy Gauthier with you. Our feature matchup, of course, Northern Ontario versus Team Saskatchewan. Brad Jacobs has looked absolutely brilliant at times. How about 100% in that win against Alberta? But then on the flip side, against Ontario, some frustrations, that burnt rock, and at times the team has struggled. However, in this matchup this morning, you think the thirds could be the key?
Well, I do think they are on many levels. You talk about the emotion. Ryan Fry is such an emotional player, but he's also a brilliant player. He keeps Brad Jacobs in line, and what I thought was remarkable is that rebound. They did not look strong against Ontario. Then they had the burnt rock incident, but they came back very strong against Quebec yesterday.
These are 2 great young teams, and they haven't had a lot of success when it comes to their provinces. For Northern Ontario, it was back in 1985. For Saskatchewan, 1980. Brock Virtue was born in the 80s, rookie skip here, and he's trying to fight his way into the playoffs.
Well, this is a team that didn't come in here just to show up and play. They have very serious mission in mind. He is a very good player. What caught him early in this week was putting the broom in the wrong spot. So many times he could have closed down the front against his opponent and did not, but these are the real deal. This is a really good team. Brock is actually from Lethbridge, but he grew up an Edmonton Oilers fan, and we'll find out later on this morning if he can make some magic where the Oilers play here at Rexall Place. First rock coming up next is Northern Ontario versus Team Saskatchewan.
We're extremely proud to be wearing the green and white this week. We got lots of family coming up, lots of friends coming up. We can't thank our fans enough and our family enough and all the supporters that we've had along the way.
For the win!
The preparation is the biggest thing you can do for a large event. Obviously, we don't have as much experience as a lot of the teams here, but what we have done properly is the preparation as a team, and we've done everything we can to be ready to play at our best.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Thank you for making us Canada's favorite coffee.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh, served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Spill! Come on, we're sponge towels. We're strong. We're fast. We're super absorbent. With thousands of ultra-absorbent sponge pockets, sponge towels can tackle any mess. Sponge towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Here's a brilliant new emergency light that's 4 lights in one. The Reactor 4-in-1 emergency light with motion sensor. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. It's an ultra-slim, ultra-bright emergency light with a handy motion sensor, an LED flashlight, and a night light. When the power goes out, be 4 times as ready. The 4-in-1 Reactor emergency light with motion sensor. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Get back into all the fast-paced, hard-hitting action with NHL Center Ice on Bell TV. Order the NHL Center Ice package today, and you'll score up to an amazing 600 games this season. With most in stunning HD, you'll feel like you're right in the game. To order, call 1-877-366-6988 and get the lowest price ever. It could be your best acquisition all season. Bell, watching hockey just got better.
Hey, bedhead, eyes on your own paper.
Gene, that's a mannequin.
There's more to see with Sears Optical, like 50% off 2 pairs of glasses. So hurry in to Sears Optical today.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford. Go further. By M&M Meat Chops, frozen food at its best. And by Sponge Towels, paper towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
Just 2 days remain now of round-robin play here at the Tim Hortons Brier, and just 2 games on the ice this morning. Of course, we've told you about our feature, and we'll have an eye on Nova Scotia versus Quebec. The 2006 champion, Jean-Michel Menard, taking on Nova Scotia as he continues his playoff run. It's time to meet the teams in our feature game. It's brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 19 years.
Hi, I'm Brad Jacobs, skip of Team Northern Ontario. At lead is Ryan Harnden. At second is EJ Harnden. At third is Ryan Fry, and we curl out of the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie.
Hi, I'm Brock Virtue, skip of Team Saskatchewan. At lead is DJ Kidby. At second is Chris Shilley. At third is Braden Muscoe, and we curl out of the Cali Club in Regina.
Chris Shilley, of course, the lone Brier veteran on the Saskatchewan team. There you see Brad Jacobs is in the house, and that means that Saskatchewan has the hammer. It will be Northern Ontario throwing the Red Rocks, Saskatchewan, the Yellowstones, and starting us off. Round-robin play. Back on the morning draws once again. Lead Ryan Harnden.
And a big adjustment for Ryan, has been playing second for most of his career. Moved down to allow room for Ryan Fry to move in at third.
Nice and tight, line's good.
See that he's down in terms of numbers and his competitors, but
nice
still some pretty good numbers.
What do you want it?
Nice and tight, line's real good. Nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Tighter.
You want it tight? Tighter? Well, nice and tight. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, boys having a little bit of fun first thing this morning.
And you even throw it down the middle? I did. Not bad?
Just as good, almost.
That.
DJ Kidby, 25 years of age.
just crossed edge of 8 on this pass. Line's good, guys.
What age? Good spot.
Age.
So, Kathy, two great young teams. What is the game plan for both?
Well, for Northern Ontario, limit the risk early without the hammer. They gambled in their 2 losses without hammer. It burnt them. Manage those all-important emotions. And for Saskatchewan, tighten the ice until proven otherwise. Make sure you give yourself a chance and get a great big game from the third, Braden Moskowy. What a great player he is. 95% in his last outing, but he had struggled a little bit coming in, and he's got to go head-to-head with Ryan Fry, who's had some great numbers this week.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
Yep. Okay, good throw. Wait, Ryan. So just reset.
Yeah.
Speed's good.
Kidby, one of the few lefties in the field. Do you have to be careful, Kathy, about icing maybe a left-handed thrower versus a right-handed thrower at all? It doesn't make a difference.
You know what, it's very much the same as any other player. Everybody throws a little bit differently, but there is no question that, you know, an in-turn for a lefty will run a little bit differently than an out-turn from a right-handed player. It is knowing the nuances of how all of your players release the stone that's key.
And DJ will settle buried, top of the button.
Nicely done. And so for EJ, looking to come back down on top of that stone. Some great numbers this week. It shows you how strong this field is when 85% is an average, puts you tied for 7th.
Hard, guys. You got it, guys. Lots of line. Lots of line. Easy. Easy. Lots of line. We overslept it. No. Sorry. Yep. Oh, no, stopping. Yep.
That's something that we're going to watch for the first couple ends for sure this morning, Brian, is there is only 2 sheets in play. It's a morning draw. We haven't had those since Sunday, and so the building is very cold this morning. Sometimes the ice conditions are a little bit different, especially for teams coming off last night.
Line's good.
Chris Shilley's been to the Brier before, competed with Newfoundland and Labrador back in 2007 and 2008. One of the few teammates in the field of Brad Gushu, who is joking that he's running out of teammates because he's played with pretty much everyone here.
A bit more. We're there. Bit more. Beauty, Shill. Hey, shot.
Nice weight.
Wow, that size, eh? Oh, yeah. Just got to jam it in there, Brad. Yeah.
And you can see that if you hit that yellow stone on the outside, it may just jam onto the yellow stone beside it. Need to open up that forefoot.
Yep. Shot.
And that's a good call. It goes to the game plan for Northern Ontario to not risk a huge amount when they do not have last rock here in the first.
And certainly one of the weapons of this team from Northern Ontario. They're very good, very accurate with the big weight.
They sure are.
Heavy board. Whoa. Heavy board. No, guys. Whoa. Never.
The shot by Northern Ontario opens up access to the red stone that is shot belonging to Northern Ontario.
Yep. Whoa.
And Shilley knew right out of his hands he was a bit wide. Does make the hit, and Saskatchewan lies 2 with hammer here in 1.
Yeah, or the roll. Normal? Okay.
Talked about the strength of Ryan Fry. Some great numbers. He is right up amongst the leaders at the 3rd position.
Another former teammate of Brad Gushu, Ryan Fry. Makes the hit. He'll roll partially buried, biting that Tim Hortons button.
That's a great shot.
Hey. Probably roll back to the same spot.
Yeah.
Just half.
Well, you're going to see some great brushing today from this team from Northern Ontario. Very, very strong.
Real good.
22-year-old
Nice
Braden
hack.
Muscowie.
Yep.
His first Brier appearance.
Nice hack.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Let it go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gets by the guard. Nice little tap.
And a very soft shot by Braden. And when we look at this game, one of the things we talked about, Brian, were the 2/3. Look at those numbers. Very close in overall percentages, but what is very different is that Ryan Fry has found a way to outscore his opponent far more often than has Braden. But for great news for Braden, look at those numbers. That was their win yesterday against Nova Scotia.
And Kathy, for those not familiar, how does plus-minus work in curling?
You need to shoot 5% or better than your opponent to get a plus, and so to me it's a really key stat, because you can play 90%, but if your opponent plays 100, he's still eating your lunch.
Roll or no? Roll or no?
It's not going to. Fine.
Okay.
That was it then.
What?
He should be a...
Good sweep, guys. Throw front. That was just...
Do you like board, Brock, or no? Huh? Do you like board or no? Board or no?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I said board and run like that. Board.
Asking Braden again for very soft weight. Really wants to create an opportunity to roll away from that other yellow stone.
Whoa. Close. Close. Whoa. No. Close. No. No. Getting close here. Clean. Yep. 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 No roll.
Stop.
Rolls a little bit too far, actually peeks out the other side.
It's good. It's real good.
It does, but what he did is create a lot of separation between those two stones.
Normal.
Good soft touch. You can see that as the weight comes off, that's where that movement really happens.
Right on the center of the real good. Mint.
I'm right behind that sheet directly, Kathy, and it's funny, you watch that stone go all the way down, and right at the very end, it really makes that break.
It is a late break point, and especially with the kind of weight that Braden threw, that down control weight, that's when you get that big finish.
Brad Jacobs says of this team, a lot of confidence coming in. Of course, a new-look team with Ryan Fry at third. Says it's the best year they've ever had. They certainly came out of the gates red hot here in Edmonton. Brad Jacobs rolls it over, and it won't stop in time for shot stone.
Shoot.
And Ryan was playing that roll pretty hard.
Let them sweep it in.
Roll a hair.
Just let it over curl.
Yeah, as long as if we get to the inside, it doesn't matter how far we tap it.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. As long as we get
Same
to the
kind of
inside,
weight as I threw on my jaw to the button, hey?
Yeah.
Because we just need to tap it with back four weight.
Yeah.
You gotta
yeah,
move
that's real
this.
good weight.
Yeah.
Back, like back four to back eight.
I think it'll walk in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect weight for that. As long as we get to the inside, it doesn't matter how far we tap it.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, buddy.
Really want to get to the inside, want to be buried to make sure that they're not on the outside of that stone. If they are, it would allow Northern Ontario to play the double.
Light, baby.
First time we're seeing this path as well, Kathy, with the intern here.
Yep.
We are indeed.
Hard line. Hard D. How much? 8, 9. Hard.
8-9, so he's got tapping weight. It's all about line now.
Off. Right off. Right off. A little bit.
Brock Virtue, little tap on his yellow stone, and there you go. Saskatchewan lies 2 with hammer here in 1.
Great shot, Brock.
Oh, boy. I don't think he can make it.
No. I think it's...
Oh, yeah, it's still running.
It's tough double.
Maybe.
One other game underway this morning at Rexall, and we'll be watching Jean-Michel Menard in Team Quebec. There you see the house. Quebec has 1 stone, the yellow in the 4-foot, and Jean-Michel Menard setting up at the hack. It is a draw for 2 against Nova Scotia early on.
Nine's good. Nine's good. T9 boys.
Jean-Michel calls this event the greatest show on earth. So excited to be back here in Edmonton. He said he remembered that energy in the building back in 2005, and he needs some energy now out of his front end. Martin Crate comes out to help the boys brush, and they'll drag it in there. So an early 2 for the Brier champion from 2006, 2-0 Quebec after 1.
And in our sheet, Brad Jacobs managed to touch the first one, get it out. Great opportunity for Brock Virtue and Team Saskatchewan to open this game with a deuce.
That's true.
5 feet.
Okay.
Same path he's just thrown in.
A little early, Deej. A little early.
Hold the line for a bit.
A little early.
Hard line.
Out there.
Hard line. Hard line.
The rookie skip out of the Cali Curling Club in Regina, a chance to strike first here. Final draw in 1.
You gotta go. Sweep it. We're heavy. That's fine. Sweep it. Sweep it.
Go. 4 foot.
Good job, Brock. Great, baby.
Good job, boys.
And it does stop in time.
Right off the bat.
Saskatchewan strikes first here.
2.
It's Thursday morning at the Brier.
This is how we do. Turn the switch back on. Oh, what a block. Absolute madness. You kidding me? That should almost be illegal. Give me the rock. I'll slam it home.
The madness begins March 21st on TSN and TSN2.
This is a basketball junkie's dream.
Skiing in Whistler, cruising the Caribbean, curling in Vegas? Join My Curling Rewards for your chance to win one of 6 vacations, including Vegas for the 2014 World Financial Group Continental Cup. Visit mycurlingrewards.ca to enter.
Hit and stay Las Vegas style. 4 days of great curling, 5 nights hotel, all from just $663. Oh yeah, you've already hit the jackpot. You gotta be there.
Since the year 2000, I have had the privilege of representing Quebec at the Scottish Tournament of Arts 8 times, playing in arenas from coast to coast, in front of the most knowledgeable curling fans in the world. And every time, it is the warmth of the fans that has made the experience so wonderful. Now, with the Scotties coming to Montreal, it's my honor to invite you to come visit us in our house. You gotta be there.
Welcome to Transamerica, where together we're transforming tomorrow.
Your husband put this all together when Emma was born. He was an amazing man. This is for you. It's all paid off.
And this is for Emma.
So where do you think she'll go? Anywhere she wants.
We're making people a more secure tomorrow. What can we make with you? Transamerica. Transform tomorrow.
Ever ask somebody to lend you a foot? Who thinks about stuff like that? Vince Mahi grew up on 2 continents and noticed that wherever you go, people have their hands full, but their feet free. The result? A liftgate you operate with your foot. Nicely done, Mr. Mahi. The all-new 2013 Ford Escape. It's what happens when you go further.
What would happen if we told Canadian families that we were taking away their Purex bathroom tissue?
Mom! Mommy!
Ma! You got the wrong... honey! Why isn't there any...
Mom, where's the...
Arre, Mommy G!
Going somewhere?
Western Canada's #1 selling bathroom tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
An early 2 for Saskatchewan, Kathy, and a key shot early on.
Well, it sure was. Brock Virtue played 98% in their win over Nova Scotia yesterday and starts out very strong in this first shot. really wants to take away any double opportunity for Northern Ontario, makes that nice little tap. Northern Ontario can only get one. Nice start with a deuce.
And the key shot brought to you by Sponge Towels, Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. Glad you're with us on this Thursday morning. Final 2 days of round robin play here at the Tim Hortons Brier in Edmonton. Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs will try to rebound. This young team made it all the way to the 1-2 game a few years ago.
Heavy board.
Ended up capturing a bronze medal.
Nice. Clean. Yep.
DJ Kidby, lead stones for Team Saskatchewan.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. DJ.
With that stone sliding in the house, it makes it pretty easy for Saskatchewan in terms of tactics. Brad steps up, asking again for the corner guard.
Mine's good. Mine's good. Yep. Shot, Ryan.
That's a corner, but it is so very long.
Sure.
Brock just does not want any part of that game.
Yep. Yep. Clean. Go, Chris.
Chris Shilley with the peel.
Yeah.
Hit and roll?
No, make the draw.
Brad now trying to find another way to score some points with Ryan sliding in on his first stone. They really did decline the free guard zone. And so with 2 stones in play, Brad's trying to utilize the stone belonging to Saskatchewan in the 12-foot as a guard.
Back 8.
Asking EJ to duck behind that.
It's there, Ryan. Clean. It's all there. No. Can't go. That's line. Can't go. Sit. 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 Good shot. It's good.
And it does hang on. Barely. Back 12. Got to give the front end credit there as well. They knew out of his hand that it had a lot. Didn't need any help with the brush.
Just back line.
Yeah. Yeah, bump it through.
Yeah.
Back line.
Oh, yeah. So a heavy freeze.
Maybe just a hair more.
Now for Chris Shilley, it's difficult because even though your brain knows that your objective is to throw the weight at the broom, as he looks over towards the rock that he's trying to come down to, all he can see is this big fat yellow one in the top of the 12-foot.
Wait. Yep.
They may have jumped it early, but it's making its move now.
Gonna get out. Didn't get it? Nope. Ours in?
We're sweeping that.
It's hard to tell.
Ours in? We gotta play the hit and roll.
Is ours in?
Out. Hit and roll. Then watching.
I think Brad made the comment that that red stone is a biter.
Well, it's really difficult to know. We've not, or I've not, certainly seen them run the stick around the outside of the rings to see exactly if they are on.
There.
You can be sure that if that stone is still there at the end of the end, it is something that would happen.
Hard line, Fry.
That was just a sweeping mistake, though, obviously, for Saskatchewan. They seemed to have jumped that early and took the curl out of it a little bit.
You got it, go!
A little bit. He probably didn't need the extra ice that he asked for.
Over curl. No, it's not. Shot, EJ. Good shot. Atta boy.
It's a lovely throw.
Fry.
Just run the stuff. Like, kind of free. That back one's not out, so running is in big trouble if we miss it. I thought it was out. Here you go. Take this week. Wait on it as long as you can. Yeah. Lots right now, Brock. Line only. 8. Line only. Room. Off. Line only. Off it.
9.
Real.
Just wants to come down to the face of the stone.
Needs to walk. Close. Close.
Curl.
Braden Muscowie.
Good, Moss.
Good.
Little bump.
Good judge.
And for now, it's Saskatchewan line 2.
You love chili. Knows what?
The double? Or you like that?
I like that.
What?
I like that.
I like this.
Either that or...
Could play that too.
That's probably the call, eh?
Because you almost could get it. I like that, hit and roll. Then we're lying, you know, second and third.
Well, they've looked at the options of playing the draw. And he's now going with the hit. And this is what Ryan Fry does a lot for this team. When they do get in trouble and his shots, his draw is so much lower at 35%. His hits at 65. He is the go-to guy when they are in trouble and they need to get out.
Yep, keep it on the nose, yep.
And just to be clear, Kathy, too, those aren't percentages per se. Those are the percentages of what he throws.
You got it.
Yep. Board.
And conversely, you look at someone like Braden Muscowie, who is almost even in what he throws. So it's 49% versus 51. And in the hits even that we have seen today, Braden being asked to throw board, really a quiet, controlled weight, a much more balanced attack. Very effectively sticking around.
Good throws, man. Good throws. Like that,
call, Brock.
They're coming in.
I don't like that.
At all.
It's either freeze or nose double. Yeah, I think we got to play some sort of hit.
Double's real nice, then.
You like that nose double? Yeah.
You make that, he's just going to
Throw
go
peel.
back, right?
Here's your problem stone right here, because that is the one that is protecting the stone at the back. You really don't want to find yourself in a situation of having to play a freeze to a stone on the back 4 foot with last rock, trying to run this back and pick out the shot stone.
Ryan Fry bangs it, but hits it right on the beak.
Oh, so close.
Well, he was so close. Just a little bit more finish.
It's not terrible, Fry.
He would have hit it a little bit thinner.
Close, eh? Good throw.
Throw that draw there.
Try the draw.
Yeah.
What if we just hit and roll that to center?
We could guard that one.
Could do this, kill this one.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. Roll it right there.
If you don't roll on, it's not real good.
I think you just touch center.
Well, the other thing I was saying is you could actually guard second shot.
I was thinking that too.
Go here.
But if he makes the run back and clears them all out, then...
Well, it's impossible to kill the 7 without...
No, it's not.
Well, I guess it'd be real.
Could, yeah.
I don't mind the hit and roll, even if we roll into this.
Yeah. Really.
What if you're right on center?
I think center's perfect, yeah.
Well, no, because then if he rolls under... Oh, if you roll on the rings, you mean?
Yeah. Just show him a little on this side, it's fine. He'll play the freeze, we follow.
If we roll and we show all of them, he's not going to hit.
Fine.
He's not going to hit and roll that way.
I think that's probably safest.
Yeah. And even if he makes that double, then we just freeze the back.
Exactly.
Well, the best is to roll right in front of shot rock.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, maybe.
I don't think it is.
You don't want to leave him an easy double either, because then we got a lonely one in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Although if he makes that double, is he sticking or no?
Could, yeah. Could make it with...
what if we just
let's
roll
try to
like
roll
a
it.
foot?
Let's try to roll it right to center.
Okay.
Really?
Do you like this?
I almost think guard's the best.
Maybe.
Like even if you make the roll, you leave him the top double, and then we're shot, and he's 2, 3, 4.
Like we hit it, I think the worst case
I'm not
we're doing this
100% sure on the line for the guard, but it's probably just...
I guess you hit it. Probably worst case is 2.
Not really.
Why?
He makes a double, he sits 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We have to make something
We're
real
gonna have
good,
an
or
easy double
it's
back,
3 or
though.
4.
Whatever you like, Brock. Make the call.
I like this.
I think so. Board?
Yeah.
Okay.
So lots of discussion.
Like I said, if we roll into that, that's fine, I think.
I don't really like this.
Two real schools that they came down with. One is that you eliminate one of the stones. So you get rid of one of these, and the objective is to roll your shooter to act as a guard. If it rolls a little further, you act as a guard there. The other is that you don't even try to make a play.
Just throw it smart, though, obviously. Yeah.
So discuss some more.
If we know, if we hit
Brock's
it
coming back down. We'll listen.
low, it's fine.
We could throw like control at it and try and make this, and if we just flop over, it's okay still. I just don't like leaving him.
Yeah, right on the nose with control, and worst case scenario, we do that.
Which is okay still. A beauty.
Because even if we do that and he makes the double and picks it clean, we freeze that back one and
force. Paper low.
Okay, nose with control.
Yeah, I think so. And if we roll inside, that's 3. Okay. Yeah, looks good, bud.
Probably as much as the guy's got to take.
Right on the beak.
Yeah.
So a lot of discussion in our feature matchup. In the meantime, a live look over on Sheet C, Nova Scotia, Team Quebec, Jean-Michel Menard, a 2-0 lead. Now Nova Scotia skipped by Paul Fleming, but final stones for Nova Scotia coming from Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc.
Trying to run the guard straight back and pick off the shot stone.
Runs it back, gets a piece. Can they bump it enough? Big scrub. And they won't move it far enough. So it is a steal of 1. And Quebec a 3-0 advantage after 2. Nova Scotia still looking for their first win in Edmonton.
Okay, good. Pretty good. We killed the back one. Okay. Yeah. We rolled in enough for the back one. It's a good spot.
So just 2 days remain when it comes to round robin play. Ontario still perfect at 7-0. Brad Gushu suffering his first loss to Jeff Stoughton. They're at 7-1. Manitoba, of course, right behind them. And then Northern Ontario 5-2, Quebec 5-2, so a crucial morning for them. And a team a lot of people watching closely will be Alberta at 3-4, Saskatchewan also with those 4 losses. So at this point, you don't want any more than 4, that is for sure. It's going to be a great final 2 days here in Edmonton.
Well, so much discussion by Saskatchewan about where they put the stone. One of the objectives was to eliminate the potential to give up a bundle, with Northern Ontario having arguably 3 stones in the house. We still don't know about that back stone, but by Brock hitting and sticking that top stone that he just threw, for sure outcounts the one that is debatable at the back of the house.
Solid hack.
Well,
solid.
Well, clean.
Solid.
No. Close, yeah.
Close, yep.
Playing the hit on the shot stone.
Hard! Hard!
Brad Jacobs with his first.
Kick every. Sit.
Get all the way out. All the way out.
Nice.
Keep him on, guys.
And that looks to be a biter as well.
Let her take off, eh?
Just grabbed, I think.
I'd say so, yeah. I think we still just got to do that.
Yeah,
though.
absolutely.
Well, the feeling by Northern Ontario is that it grabs something. It didn't just take off, it picked.
Double for 2.
Yeah, as long as we're back 4.
Yeah, just throw the freeze.
Yeah. Take a little more.
That looks good. That's,
yeah.
It takes its time.
That'd be nice.
Now that one definitely looks like it's in.
The tee line is pretty much perfect, eh? Because then he still has no double.
Yeah, well.
But the good news for Saskatchewan, I believe that one top 12 is out counting those 2 biters if they are indeed biting.
Freeze it right on there. There you go. Good full speed right here. Yeah, speed's good.
Yeah.
Brock's objective is to freeze down to the stone belonging to Northern Ontario at the back of the 8-foot.
What do you got?
Plenty.
Should be all there right now.
Off then.
Yeah. Line only, bro.
You want to chip this? You want to chip? We got lots. We're 9.
This one's way out here, Kathy.
If you're
they're
9,
playing options.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a rub.
Hard, boys. Whoa.
Yes!
Yeah. Whoa.
Option B, play the rub on their yellow. There's the rub.
Sit. 8. Sit. No, Braden.
Good. Shot. Nice shot, bud. Might have went too far. Sure, what's so funny?
A great audible
Yeah,
by Braden Muscowie.
Not too much, though. Like, it's
really?
back.
Yeah, a couple feet.
Ryan. Don't be saying like that to me.
Okay, sweep for the tee, boys.
Well, lots of pressure on Brad Jacobs so far this morning. Now needs to hit full 4.
So final stone here in 2 for Northern Ontario. Brock Virtue, a very well played end. Jacobs needs to find that button for a single.
Where is it?
Not light.
Do we need backing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes!
I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
It's
coming
really
down. It's curling.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
They weren't sure at first, but grinds down in time, and he puts it right on the button. And a single for Northern Ontario. It's 2-1 Saskatchewan.
Finish the ends off here.
Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings presents the perfect roar for 2 or more. A new flex pack that lets you go when you want to go.
We should go.
I'm calling Jeff and Lindsay.
You wanna live it live.
You gotta be there.
The problem with most of us is we spend too much time inside. Isn't it time to get outside? Search for gold in the Klondike, under the midnight sun. Live the Nahanni legend, then let the Aurora transport you. Visit the Flow Edge. See polar bears in their element. Canada's North, a story yet to be told. CanadasNorth.com.
If the only thing you really know about your insurance is how much you have to pay for it, you need an insurance broker. Only a professional broker will be on your side, finding you the best insurance, handling every little thing for you, and helping in the event of a claim, so you can sleep easy. Your best insurance is an insurance broker.
Before we got double miles with a Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
For tough cleaning jobs that still require a gentle touch, use the reusable Natura Wonder Cloth. Made from 100% natural wood fibers, antibacterial Natura cloths rinse clean easily to stay fresh. The long-lasting 8-layer weave is perfect combined with Natura Cleaner with tea tree oil. Clean up naturally with Natura. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Billy, it's not working between us.
What? Why?
Well, ever since I got the new BlackBerry Z10 on Bell, we've grown apart. We can't share screens, and you don't have BBM video. And you only get LTE speed in one corner of your apartment. I feel like we're not communicating.
I can try and make this work, though. I mean...
Billy, it's not you. It's your network.
The BlackBerry Z10, reinvented to work best on LTE. Yours deserves the largest LTE network.
Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings presents the perfect roar for 2 or more. A new flex pack that lets you go when you want to go.
We should go.
I'm calling Jeff and Lindsay.
You wanna live it live.
You gotta be there.
48 curlers began, all of them with a chance to drive away in a brand new 2013 Ford Fusion EcoBoost in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. And it all came down to a pair of familiar faces. Last year's champion Wayne Madaw, the hometown favorite Mark Kennedy. And on his last shot, trailing by 3, the Team Alberta second needed 4 points on the double takeout. And the roar of the crowd will tell the story. Kennedy nails it, hanging around in the forefoot for the win. Mark Kennedy drives away a winner. His prize, a 2-year lease on this beautiful 2013 Ford Fusion and the title of Ford Hot Shots champion.
Alberta will try to keep their playoff hopes alive a little later on today. In the meantime, our feature matchup, it is Saskatchewan, Brock Virtue with a 2-1 advantage over Northern Ontario. Saskatchewan has the hammer here in 3, and Kathy, there's no worse feeling as a skip when you hear your teammates yell, we have no idea. Where is it? Do we need backing? And the stone, though, grinded in time, and he actually put it right on the button, drawing against 2 for that single.
Yeah, pretty scary moment as a sweeper. You always want to feel that you have a really good read. It doesn't mean you always do, but you always want to communicate something. And you heard the call from Ryan Fry right away. Do we need backing? And to here, I don't know. Look at these guys. Boy, they can brush, but you need to know when to brush.
All right. Roll away.
Thought he said half.
Well, a great brushing there. It's a line call at this point. Hoping that they were going to be able to get it by and tuck it behind that yellow stone. Close.
Heavy board.
That might be a hair frame.
Yep. Yep. Hard, guys. Yep. Hard, Chili. Yes. Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go, boys. Gotta go, go, go. Well, tiny roll.
Good. Okay.
Shit.
Asking for easy weight, looking for that inside roll.
It's good. No, wait.
Oh.
Hack.
Oh.
Yep.
We've seen this spot on the ice before. It's fairly straight for a while, breaks late.
Whoa! Yeah, hair heavy.
They made him nice move there.
That's referencing the fact that it looks like it wants to go.
Heavy board. Heavy board.
Yep.
You look closely when the boys were sweeping. Saskatchewan was pretty proud of the fashion statement with the green socks.
Yep. Go Deeds, guys.
Going plan B when it was obvious it was not going to break to the center. Wanted to roll it away a little bit, make it more difficult for Northern Ontario.
Weight's good.
Way out there.
Northern Ontario just struggling a little bit this morning.
It's wide. Yeah.
Okay.
And you heard why.
Speed's good, Chill. We'll wait on her so she can curl. Oh, yeah.
Hard line.
Where we at, guys?
Line's good.
What do you think, boss?
Line's good, guys.
Right on the tee line.
Just back tee.
Right, no, they're right on the tee. Right here. Right here.
Here better.
Right here. Just here.
And Shirley Stone will settle back 12. Saskatchewan lies 2. An update to the World Junior Curling Championships going over in Sochi, Russia.
Right on.
Great news for Canada. They beat China 8-3. Matt Dunstone and his team. So they're into the playoffs. Tied for second with a 7-2 record with Russia, Scotland on top. 8-1 record for them. Meantime, the women, it was Corinne Brown getting a victory, 8-6 over Norway. Unfortunately, the women will not be making the playoffs, but all the best to Matt Dunstone and his team.
Well, that is great for Matt. It was only 2 years ago that Braden Muskowie, who's out on the ice today, was a Canadian junior champ. It's great to see the transition. That Matt Dunstone team from Winnipeg, very young team, have lots of years in juniors left. There's Braden. Great transition from juniors to men.
A little quicker than what? It's good speed.
That experience too, Kathy, has to be huge when you come here as a rookie, first ever Brier to draw on that big pressure, those big games.
You bet. You and I were even talking about the New Brunswick team with the 2 golfers on it. It is any kind of experience at a national level that really does help you because you understand all of the extra stuff that come with playing in a national championship. And when you do have actual curling national experience, as Braden does, it is much easier to make the transition.
There. Tap it.
Back, Wade.
Great Wade does get that finish they were looking for. Good touch by Ryan.
Or we can just freeze.
Or you can peel the guard too. He got by a mile.
They got by quite a bit. I like moving them right out. I like hack.
Even back line.
Yeah, just throw back line on your own.
Yeah, just hack.
You can get by a ton.
Really, if we get it out of the 8-foot, it's going off and sit too.
Yeah, you can just back line, Moss. Yeah, just got to move it 3 feet.
And if we take the guard, it's not the end of the world either.
Here you go, let's make her.
The hair more, please.
Well, the decision on this stone was based on how much room they felt Ryan Fry went by, not only the guard, but the one in the top of the house.
Just through.
So this isn't just about a freeze, it's about tapping the stone right through the rings.
By the guards. Nice
Lovely
touch shot.
He really is a great player.
Saskatchewan now lying 3 with hammer here in the third.
Really great touch shot. It's really easy to overthrow these stones when you're making a play at something at the back of the house you cannot see. Very focused on the broom and the weight to be thrown.
What am I trying to hit? Quarter?
Well, if he hits this correctly, we'll make the double and actually pop up the house.
Ryan Fry, can he get around the horn here? One.
Sorry, guys.
Actually shoots straight sideways, loses the shooter, and Saskatchewan is still lying 2.
Jeez. Wide, eh?
Yeah.
I think we
can stay right out of that at 4 foot now.
Needed to hit that stone thinner. You heard Ryan say it was wide. With that kind of weight, it is just not going to move.
Sorry, Brad. Bad throw.
I don't like that at all.
I'll go talk to him.
What about back here?
Our time is.
I just don't. I mean, he draws here and he's out of it. We move that in the open. He's not drawing.
What about just here?
One other game on the ice this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4 Quebec Stones in the house, and a red mess out front as well. Nova Scotia is skipped by Paul Fleming. Final stones come from Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc, and he needs a big one here to keep him in the game.
Well, he sure does. There is a path for sure to get in, but he needs to get as close as he can to the guards and have it finished to the 4 foot.
Nova Scotia out of the Lakeshore Curling Club in Lower Sackville have struggled so far this week, trying to pick up their first win, trying to pick up a nice draw here.
Nice weight.
Very nice draw weight. So there's the single up against a mitt full of Quebec Stones. It's 3-1 after 3 there. By the way, Nova Scotia's fifth, Ken Smith, wanted to pass on a hello to his young new daughter, Maya, back home watching. So hello from Dad.
Well, in discussion on this sheet, where to go, one of the conversations was, do we tap the stone that is completely buried? That's why Brayton went down. There wasn't a lot of merit in tapping a stone that is already buried and opening up that guard. They're just going to come down. They were actually hoping to go around it.
It's freezing.
Is this plan B?
Not bad. I don't think it's the right call.
Not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Good sweep, boys. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Gotta hope he misses the draw.
Well, if he makes it under, we can throw. It comes right back onto it.
Yeah, most likely they run back.
Yeah, or control weight. Just hit what we can see, and it's coming right back onto it.
This is some
Okay.
a perfect way. Just time to narrow off the start. Just like I threw mine in the first half.
Kathy, have you been impressed with Brock, his rookie debut here as a skip?
You know, I spent a lot of time watching that Saskatchewan team over the last couple of afternoons and evenings, and it has not been, poor playing on Brock's part. A lot of times when they were trying to throw a guard to really minimize the scoring area for the opposing team, they took a little bit too much ice. That's part of the whole Brier experience, is learning that, sometimes more ice is not better, especially where it runs so straight and only finishes at the end. So it has been learning the ice that's taken them a little bit longer than perhaps they'd want it to be. But There's a lot of great throwers on that Saskatchewan team. They're certainly putting pressure on Northern Ontario this morning.
All day.
Catch the curl big time now.
Trying to duck behind.
Brad Jacobs, his first here in 3.
Okay, Brad.
Slides well back 12, just biting, but
It's a great game so far.
You'll have it again. Just
I know, but
that comment says it right there. Frustration.
you'll have the same shot. I think that's the right line.
I thought it was good weight when I let it go.
What's that?
Thought it was good weight when I let it go.
Yeah.
They did too, obviously. They were sweeping it a bit. It's fast, man.
A little quicker, yeah.
That's good.
As long as we don't leave in this, right?
Good on Ryan Fry, though, for the positive comment there. Keep his
If we can come to that and just chop
skipper
off
in it.
Yeah.
I like that, bro.
Well, he knows that he's going to have to make a draw.
14-2.
Okay.
It was through.
On his final stone. We'll put a stopwatch against this morning. We talk about how ice conditions often these morning draws are a little bit faster.
Second stone in, our shot stone, if we can just chop right off it and just sit right beside it. Okay.
Objective here is 2 things. Get another stone in the house, and if they're able to bounce a little bit off their stones that are buried, they'll close the in-turn side down. That would force Brad to play a different path, a different shot to the out-turn side. Just want to change things up.
I don't think we have to.
Weight's good.
Should be there.
Looks like time. Looks like
26-year-old Brock Virtue. Great opportunity here in 3. They have the hammer. They're up 2-1. And a chance to draw another one in there.
Fight the 4, Deej.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
That's good.
Got a curl.
Fight the 4, Deej. Line's perfect.
Whoa.
Line's perfect. Fight the 4, Deej.
Never.
Fight the 4, Deej. Fight the 4. Little more.
Whoa.
Little more. That's good. Good. Great shot.
Too deep.
That's a little bit too deep.
Actually, I don't think he shot if he freezes. Just too deep.
Just an inch too deep.
Shot. If he freezes, he second shot.
I don't know. I didn't think
Disaster if he is.
Are we giving up 3 if we freeze?
No, I think if we freeze, we're good. Like, we can't go here.
No, he's got us everywhere.
Anywhere we go, he's got us. Yeah, I think that's the shot, Brad.
It's your only shot, because as they were talking about, if you played this and you came around the side, whoop, big finish. What?
That's a cutter.
This is a very, very short run for 4. And so if you freeze on that stone, you can limit your opponent to 2. That final stone, or that first stone rather, by Brock coming just that little bit too deep. Still a very tough shot.
Brad Jacobs was heavy with his first stone here in 3. Needs a bounce back now. Without hammer here, his final rock.
Not rude. Line's good.
Line's good. Top 8 only.
No balance with this line yet.
We gotta wait.
Weight's perfect.
Yep. Whoa. Hard. Whoa.
Hard. Gotta go.
Hard.
Trying to lock it in there, freeze it in.
Shot, Brad.
Now is it second shot?
I kind of think so.
I don't know.
Well, they had to wait so long. And it's just that little rub that takes some of the energy off, and it bounces. Look at the distance to the ring. It does appear that second shot is currently Northern Ontario, and there's not much that Brock can do, so he'll play the draw for 2.
Saves the game.
And then they can measure.
Just sweep for,
straight draw.
For a T-line basically is the right weight.
Same weight. Maybe same weight.
Is this the path, Kathy, that Brad thought was really fast?
This is the path that they threw a lot of rocks in the first end and then have not at all. He was hoping, Brock was, to force Brad Jacobs perhaps to draw this way.
T-line. T. Just straight draw right now.
Wolf line.
Weight's real good.
Whoa.
Still there.
No.
In.
Right on T. Got a curl.
Yep.
Pull! Pull! Off it. Up it, D. Pull!
Chop rock. Oh boy. They were hoping for a little bump, I believe, to make sure they could maybe get 2 and 3, and now I don't know if they'll measure.
It's a good throw.
I think they will.
I just didn't want to be a foot higher, and then he buries the draw, and we've got absolutely nothing. Good sweep, guys.
That's deadly.
There's that finish. Look at how the rock finishes really, really hard.
I think they were hoping, Kathy, right there to touch a bit of that yellow, and then no measurement needed and a possible 3.
You're right on
3 inches higher and it's perfect.
No chance.
Yeah, 3 inches higher is perfect.
Well, 3 inches higher, you're a foot higher, and he buries, he steals.
You might be right, lost. Yeah.
Eh?
The officials just taking the wrapper off the measuring stick. They wrap it up in a little sleeping bag for the night, just like you, Muddy.
Yeah.
We're right beside it.
Well, he made it as good as he could.
Hey, Deuce is huge there.
Well, that's what I was playing for.
I think if he comes to nose on that one, we're still shot, but he got
inside.
No, he didn't. He took the other one first.
I didn't.
No, it's just interesting, Kathy, to hear their discussion still about his first stone, that being Brock's, and coming maybe a little bit too deep, and he said, well, I didn't want to give him a chance to bury.
He took that rock.
So he'll tighten in, and we'll see if we can get a read. All right.
Doesn't even look like it's going to touch the 2.
Close to about the 2. Ooh, that is pretty close.
Very close.
So he will go around one more time. And probably slower this time.
I think it's red. I didn't really look at ours that close, so.
Make it a little bit tighter this time.
Just before the 1?
Not.
So we know Saskatchewan has 2 for sure. Will it be 3?
Again.
Again?
Yep.
That one appeared to be red. But they will ask for one more look because it is that close.
Blank. Is this a blank end?
And Kathy, if they can't decide what happens,
then there's no point awarded. Obviously, the 2 that were scored by Saskatchewan would be scored.
More. You like that?
There you go. There you go.
Thirds do have the right to take a look and see what's going on. Look at the 3 heads, better than 1. All right, right to the 3.
About halfway to the first tick, almost.
Gosh, that is close. Well,
I don't know.
that one looks yellow.
Yeah. I think it's us. Yep.
now the crowd's getting into it here at Rexall.
The official's talking to the head official, who is supervising this morning.
Obviously.
This side.
And the acting head official is making his way down. We'll get another measurement by a different official. And the reason there's a little bit of a debate is the first time he went around, it appeared that the red was closer. The second time it was yellow.
Got enough. Send in some new eyes.
It's funny, Kathy, and all the times that we've worked morning draws and worked together, and even when I was working with Russ, I don't remember it ever being this close.
That's why we needed to come up 5 inches shorter on that, on my draw, my first draw.
Official walking down the
see, I'm just listening
path.
to a little bit. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, ooh, I think we're a hair too deep now.
Get the guy with the glasses.
But yeah, if it's an inch, yeah, exactly.
And he is a supervising official. Does not mean at all what the other official did was incorrectly. It's just sometimes somebody else doing it in a different way. Okay. 1 point-ish.
Backside? Okay.
And 1 point-ish.
Jeez.
That's us when it goes through there.
Can you make it so it almost misses?
How many times are they going to screw it?
Somewhere on a golf course, Kevin Na wants to play through right now.
So the teams have asked them to actually loosen instead of putting more pressure. Loosen it so that you'll see if one barely touches. Okay, so that's just a wee bit past the 0. As is that.
It's got to be a tie.
I say tie. Yeah.
It's a tie. It's like bang on. Every single time, no matter where they go, it's right on.
So they will declare that those 2 stones are tied, and in that case, neither point can be awarded. If those were the only 2 stones in the house, it would be declared a blank. But because the 2 stones for sure by Saskatchewan scored, it will be 2.
So after the longest measurement in broadcasting history, it is 4-1 Saskatchewan after 3.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh and served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
This is it, Alex. Your moment. You've trained for this. You sweat for this. You know this game inside out. But you need to dig deeper. You need to push harder. You need to go bigger. Nobody's gonna do it for you.
Hey, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
World Financial Group is now WFG. We're a financial services company that offers one of the best business platforms to people who want to build rewarding and long-lasting financial services businesses. We're a company of integrity, honesty, and reliability. We're changing the financial services industry for the better. We are the platform to your success. We are WFG.
Here's to the guys who grow facial hair and make life more interesting. Keep your edge with Just for Men mustache and beard. Comb in, and in 5 easy minutes, gray is gone. Grow on, you champions of facial hair. Just for Men. Look like a champ.
All right, if you're thinking about getting a new truck, you're probably thinking about fuel economy. Well, you're going to want some torque to go with it. Because unless you're using your truck to deliver pizzas, you ain't getting anything done without it. Torque is power. It pulls trailers, hauls dirt, drags boulders. Torque is what gets the cap off your cold one. And only the Ford F-150 with EcoBoost has the best combination of torque and fuel economy. Think about that. Introducing the new 2013 F-150.
Sorry!
Bang.
Sorry!
Sorry! Sorry!
Oh, I'm not.
Sorry, Mr. Tiger. Did you see that?
He's coming.
We're just days away now from the 2013 World Women's Curling Championship, and what a way to kick things off. Canada versus Scotland, live from Riga, Latvia, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Rexall Holman, Team Canada, will be in tough against Eve Muirhead. A great battle of 2 great teams, and what a nice moment here for the team from Ottawa, as Tuesday they were in the Prime Minister's office giving him a signed broom, and there you see the Minister of Sport, Val Gasol, on hand as well in the photo. Actually, it was Rexall Holman and her team teaching the Minister of Sport how to curl as well.
They did, and then they went to the gallery and sat up in the House of Commons and were recognized by all there, and so they should. That's a terrific honor.
So all the best to Rexall Holman and her team, who will represent Canada very proudly, and a fantastic job they did in Kingston at the Scotties. In the meantime, a lot of business here. Final 2 days of round-robin play at the Tim Hortons Brier in Edmonton. And after a long draw, and I've never seen this before, at least since I started broadcasting for TSN, it was a tie. And in baseball, I guess they say tie goes to the runner, the old cliche. But here, it was actually no points on the board. So it was 2. That was for 3. They measured, but it was declared a tie, so they didn't get that 3rd point. But 2 for Brock Virtue and a 4-1 lead here in 4. And it is Northern Ontario with the hammer back.
That's a big 2 points for Saskatchewan. 3 would have been massive. Brad Jacobs needs a little bit of help from his team this end.
All the way, hard. All the way.
We can't get anything out of his rocks.
It's like pretty tight ice. Yeah, it was tight ice.
Kathy, going back to that previous end, so it took about 5 minutes to measure it. Obviously, a bit of a delay. Does that get into the heads at all of the curlers, or is it a big deal?
You know, it wouldn't have gotten into the heads of the curlers at all. For Saskatchewan, with the momentum on their side, they probably just wanted to get going. They'd scored a deuce for sure, would have loved 3, but do not want to have a lot of time spread out for this Northern Ontario team to regroup.
There's a look at Team Quebec. Jean-Michel Menard comes in with that 5-2 record. He's looking good to make the playoffs. Wants to keep rolling, facing Nova Scotia, his final stone, and a draw for 2.
Well, a great chance for Jean-Michel to go up 5-1. Playing very well so far this week is the team from Quebec.
Eric Sylvain, Philippe Menard, the front end, nice sweeping, and there's 2. Jean-Michel Menard, a champion back in 2006, in control on sheet C after 4.
Good curl, if anything.
Line's good.
Line's really good.
I heard the reference earlier to Brad saying, you know, I can't get anything out of Ryan's rocks. And there are some discrepancies between some of the stones this week, and some teams have elected to give the stones that are not matched to the second, because with any sort of hit weights, you don't tend to see those little bit of differences. In this case, Ryan is throwing them, and so it's been difficult to chart where his rocks will go with any consistency.
Good shot. Put it back.
Didn't miss that by much. Huh? Didn't miss that by much. No.
This is a little bit similar to the start against Quebec yesterday. Northern Ontario struggled in the first half and then came on gangbusters and wound up winning that game.
What number?
6. That one's curling.
Shots, buddy.
Oh, it would have been nice, I think, don't you?
Or at least
It would have been really nice to plug it.
just to bump it even.
Ah! Ah!
There.
Okay. Didn't want it to curl too much. Was hoping to actually protect the stone belonging to Northern Ontario on the back 8 foot.
Nose is okay.
No, nose is okay, but like he does that. Little roll's ideal. Like solid hack.
Yeah, board.
Yeah, you got board easy?
Yeah, throw board.
Okay.
22-year-old Braden Muscowie.
No. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Hard. Right off. Hard. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Beauty.
Great shot.
So good.
Very nice. Talk about Braden's experience in juniors, and so many of these young people have an opportunity to also play in the Optimist event. It is being held in BC this year, and people like Rachel Homan, Caitlin Laws, all former champions of that. That's a little bit of a mini Worlds, mini Canadian Championship, and any of those opportunities that you have. Ryan Fry, a former Manitoba champion as a junior. These are all really good building blocks that get you so prepared for when you take to the ice in your first Scotties, or in this case, the first Brier.
Yep. Oh. Roll it.
Ryan Fry will jam.
Sorry, Fry.
Yelling like I missed that.
What?
Yelling like I missed that.
I know.
Just that little bit off this morning. Those stones normally would have been a double.
Same way.
Here Ryan saying it's calling like I missed it, just jammed it. It's those just, they're just off that wee little bit.
He's got her. Okay, Bryn. Hard, Brock. Hard, Brock. Okay. Not the worst.
Straight draw.
Just draw around, no?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a corner guard. This would be the opportunity to try to utilize
Sorry,
that.
Brock. Bad throw.
Got room.
Just line.
Yep. Yep.
Don't want to.
Whoa. Room. Room. The weight's good or?
Yeah, it's a little heavy.
Tee. I mean, inside. We have to wait. It's behind the tee.
Just leave it? Or?
Yeah, just leave it. It's okay. All right.
Just be that. Okay.
Wow. You got about a quarter. Big quarter.
Well, you're bored.
Man, I thought that would just hook.
Yeah, I know. Maybe hook and like die a bit, but.
That stone hardly moved at all.
Almost a third.
Hack weight.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Because it is deep,
Roll it right
access
on
to
top of
Brock to get to that stone, remove it, and to roll his shooter towards the center.
Roll it on
Yeah,
the
no, I know, but if you do know it's there, it's
No,
not
it's
terrible.
Here you go.
Just hack. Clean. Yep.
Brock Virtue with his first here in fourth.
Just.
Yep.
Just tap.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Off. Right off.
Whoa.
Right off.
Oh.
Right off.
Get in there.
Right off.
Lots of
Go
red.
real hard, Deej. Really hard, Deej.
That is very, very straight.
Stop curling.
Just stop curling. It was perfect.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You like the freeze, guys?
Either that or the roll, whatever you like.
I kind of like the freeze, I think, buddy. Yeah.
Well, the ice is really tricky. It does start to move.
What? Make it.
Well, coming in, he was red hot out of the gate. Win. And then a couple losses, and it was a really frustrating one against Team Ontario, Glenn Howard. And then rebounded with a win over Quebec, and now they finish up with Saskatchewan. Manitoba will be a tough one, New Brunswick, and then Nova Scotia.
Well, there's just not a lot of energy for this Northern Ontario team this morning, but they've seen a flicker of hope here. There's a spot in the ice that is very, very straight. We saw that on Ryan Fry's draw. I think Brock Virtue threw about the weight that he wanted to throw. It just did not finish for him.
Have to wait.
All there.
Curl.
Stay with it.
Massively
Still
curl.
there, Brad.
Massively curl. Massively curl.
No.
Massively
Yep,
curl.
stick.
Good shot.
Shot.
Very nice.
Curl.
Is that okay?
I don't know. See?
No, I think we just give him 2 here.
You disaster, you give him 3, eh?
I know. 3 would be a disaster.
So you heard the strategy. The option, of course,
And a look at Brock Virtue and his young team from Saskatchewan out of the Cali Curling Club in Regina. Open up with a win over PEI. Then a couple of tough teams, of course, in Ontario and Brad Gushu there, Newfoundland, Labrador. So kind of a staggered mix coming off a win over Nova Scotia. And now Northern Ontario, they wrap up against Alberta. And then, of course, the territories to come as well. Some of their recent games.
Well, and one of the options for Brock was to try to play the freeze back down, but if you do not make it perfectly, you open the door to a 3. And with the score as it is, they don't want to take any chances, and so they're prepared to give the 2.
Same as Brock's, just tack weight. Same path.
I think you mentioned the key word, Kathy, and that being energy. And I think that a shot made here by Brad Jacobs not only will energize this team, I think, but maybe give the skipper a little bit of confidence, a little bit of swagger back in the slider.
Well, it should for sure. He made a lovely freeze on his first one. If he's able to throw this and have that just tap weight, the tendency is to jump on these because they look like they're going slow, but we have not seen any finish here at all.
And now both Harndens, EJ, Ryan, guide this stone down. There's the tap, and there's 2 for Northern Ontario. 4-3.
Mary Dobbin has been curling for 3 weeks. She has never really been accurate. But on the last rock of the last end of her Monday Night Women's League, she makes her first raise to the button on purpose. Yeah, that's right. She called it, she made it. And today, for this one moment, Mary Bullseye Dobbin feels like a pro. What will your great moment be?
Every year, more and more babies are born too soon, too small, or too sick. Having your baby admitted to the neonatal intensive care unit is stressful. Seeing your baby surrounded by unfamiliar equipment and people is frightening. We depend on life-saving medical equipment funded by organizations like the Sandra Schmerler Foundation to save these vulnerable babies. Please give generously because every baby deserves a chance to become a champion like Sandra.
What would happen if we told Canadian families that we were taking away their Purex bathroom tissue?
Mom! Mommy!
Ma! You got the wrong... honey!
Why isn't there any...
Mom, where's the...
Honey, Mommy G!
Going somewhere?
Western Canada's #1 selling bathroom tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Every day, you go new places. A small change in how you do things, or moving your things to a whole new town, or many things to many towns, all at once. No matter how small the move, it can be a big leap from where you are now. You've got it in you to go new places. So do we. We go there every day. We're here to help you move to places on the map, in the mind, in the heart, or all three.
Go new places with AMJ Campbell. Contact us at 888-AMJ-MOVE or amjcampbell.com.
After a wildly successful debut in 1954, the Brier returned to Edmonton some 19 years later for the 1973 edition. 11 teams took part, as it was still 2 years away from the territories having an entry. As was the case in the early Brier events, the tournament was strictly a round robin, so all teams played 10 games in total. In the end, however, this Brier would be a one-horse race, and the outcome was determined before the final day of play. Team Saskatchewan, led by skip Harvey Mazinki, were easily the class of the field, posting a 9-1 record. It would be the first title for Saskatchewan in 10 years, since the legendary Ernie Richardson won his 4th title back in 1963. It would also be the last Brier held at the legendary Edmonton Gardens, as the Northlands Coliseum, now called Rexall Place, would open 1 year later.
A lot of history for this championship and a lot of history in this building as well. Now Rexall Place, where we are for this Tim Hortons Brier. And there's a look at Saskatchewan. Brier wins, the last coming from Rick Folk back in 1980.
Great run by Ernie Richardson. Wow, what a dynasty that team was.
Kind of shocking, too, you know, that Saskatchewan hasn't won since 1980. So much talent, a lot of great teams out of that province. And now it's on the shoulders of young Brock Virtue, 26 years of age, and he has a 1-point lead as Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario, picked up a 2 and 4. Saskatchewan with Hammer here in 5.
Well, it is interesting. You know, there was such a dominance for so many years, but look at the Brier woes for teams from Saskatchewan. And if you take a look at 2008, that big year for Pat Simmons, well, what's happened to Pat? Pat moved to Alberta, joined forces with Kevin Cooey for that Olympic drive. But you can also see there's a great opportunity here for Brock Virtue and his team to do much better than other teams have from Saskatchewan and start to build that dominance that Saskatchewan once used to have.
Still gotta wait.
Manners, such a nice story last year.
Yes. He was here. He came to see you and I.
He did. He popped up and said hi. Great to see him.
You got to.
Never, I don't think. Never. Never.
Little bit.
Live look now on Sheet C. Quebec taking on Nova Scotia. 5-1 advantage for Jean-Michel Menard. And for the first time in a long time, it's probably nice for Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc, who throws the final stones, not to be seeing 5 or 6 in the house and a bunch of guards. He's just playing an open hit here for 2.
Gotta go. Gotta go line.
Please. Hard boys.
Okay. Got. Let's wait.
Hard boys, you got it.
And a well-played stone there. So there is 2. As they're keeping it close. 5-3 Quebec does lead, though, with Hammer. Jean-Michel Menard will have the final stone.
Yep.
Whoa.
Well, you have to wonder if that deuce last stand will spur Northern Ontario on to have some energy. It is a really long week, and you have to really find whatever it does that makes you go first thing in the morning to wake up and have some energy, and just not seeing that from Northern Ontario this morning.
And if you're joining us for the first time, a bit of a change when it comes to the schedule this time around for both the Scotties and the Brier. We had a morning draw on Sunday, and then it was just 2 draws a day on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back to morning draws now Thursday. And of course, tomorrow, final day of round robin play, will be on in the morning once again.
Wait's good. Move off. Wait's good.
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait's there. Wait's perfect.
Ready line 2, Saskatchewan trying to make sure that they go into the break with a nice lead.
Never.
Sweep it.
Jesus. What about just soft and roll?
They might all go, eh? Well, you might get some action.
It's a little bit betwixt in between. If they swept it and it goes by, or it clunks it hard, or it does not leave the double opportunity. That's the frustration from Chris Schilly if they keep going hard, although Braden did make an effort.
Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Northern Ontario playing the run.
Hard.
E.J. Harnden. Terrible break, hitting his own guard.
Holy man.
Well, that's not the stone you want to hit at all. You want to make sure you get by.
Give us the same throw.
And now as Schilly settles into the hack, Brock made an interesting point at the beginning of this tournament. There was a lot of talk about their emotions in the provincials in Saskatchewan.
Yes.
Actually, a player did get ejected. And Brock said they talked about this. They talked about controlling their emotions coming into this event. They know that all eyes are on them at this Brier.
No, just freeze it right on the nose.
You know, it's tough at times. It is an emotional game, and players want to win, but they said they're going to do the best they can to keep those emotions in check.
And even just knowing that it is tough, if you're a competitor at all, and I've always been very competitive, it is really, really hard, but it is as much something that you need to work on as your in-turn and your out-turn, is finding a way to still have the energy and the adrenaline that make you a great athlete, but to keep it in balance and keep it in check so it doesn't overtake and in fact become hurtful to what you're able to do. Lots of trouble again, this Northern Ontario.
Ryan Fry. Spills one, spills two. Looks like he'll get all three. Great job from the third to clean up house a little bit.
Oh, that's a great triple. And that's his big weight ability. 90% over the week on hits, and this is why. Just gets in that low, great tuck. Lots of momentum.
Wait, thanks. Back to you guys. Back to you. No curl yet. No curl whatsoever. I'll go.
Saskatchewan trying to split the rings, even with that great triple. They do lie one. Objective is to score two. We'll try to separate the stones.
Get her back there, Deej. That's good.
Come on, get her here, get her here, get her here. A little bit more, a little bit more. Go, 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 go. All the way.
That's good.
Good job, guys.
Nicely done.
They're done.
Feels like 2 ends ago.
Do you want to play that top red?
Like, it'll really...
Onto the yellow?
What if we nose the top red?
What's that?
Nose the top red.
It's not bad. Roll it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that.
I like it too.
Hair off nose.
Yeah.
One of the challenges of going around, remembering it is not Northern Ontario that has last rock here. If you go around and you don't make it perfect, you open the door to three. If you run the stone back, you may not be shot, but all of a sudden you're making it tougher. You're setting up stones. You're leaving yourself a center guard.
Plus, this is the strength of Ryan Fry. Loves these little touch shots, and what a beauty. Back-to-back great shots from Ryan Fry.
Wow.
You want to talk about a player turning an end around? Talk about Ryan Fry.
Great.
Well, this is a bonus. This was not the call.
5 rocks, 2 shots.
But that is incredible. He did. Triple on his first, double on his second.
You're a good curler.
As long as I don't have to draw, right, Linda?
Yeah.
What a great outcome. Made things look a lot better.
Should be there.
Okay.
Line only right now.
7.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Line only.
Line's good.
Close.
Line's good.
Still there.
Well then.
Still all there.
Well,
Yep, yep.
Can't really.
No.
Whoa.
Back 8
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Back 4.
Yes.
Hard.
Yes.
Jeez. Well,
6 feet.
roll it in, roll it in.
Make it.
Come on. If he doesn't make the roll, that's great. It's fine.
This is,
Oh, what's better? Getting by or back? Well, get angle up there now if we can get one there, you can shot.
That's very positive. He's left his zone in a place that can be moved up or slashed into things.
Yeah, we are.
Not particularly concerned with the Northern Ontario stones biting the house.
One for sure. Same way you've been giving us.
Trying to get through the hole.
Is that enough ice?
I was thinking more for your rock, but whatever you think.
Well, those 2 shots by Ryan Fry have certainly turned the momentum in this end. Saskatchewan does have the hammer, though, up by 1 here in 5. Brad Jacobs with his first.
Soft.
I know. Line's a little tight.
Soft release.
Yep.
Line's good.
Whoa, room now.
Top 4.
Top 4 is great. Room. Yep. Rube. Got a curl.
Got a curl.
Let's go.
EJ.
Not
yep.
yet. No.
No, yep.
Really going in there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, lovely shot. Took that extra second in the hack to make sure that he had enough ice. He got some feedback from his front end. What a momentum shift with those 2 shots by Ryan Fry.
What?
Need a break.
A lovely draw by Brad Jacobs.
It's a nice rock, man. That might be my favorite rock out here.
Yeah?
Speed's good on it. Thing just finishes.
Hopefully you get a chance to pick it.
Trying to follow the path.
How much,
Brock
boys?
Virtue.
Real nice.
How much?
Maybe like to go a little.
Off it. Right off. Off.
We're kind of light here.
You gotta be off right now. You gotta be off. Get off it. Right off, guys. Stay close.
Just a hair up.
Hard. Oh,
we're not
Deej,
here.
you really
We're not.
gotta go shoot her, Deej.
there.
Shoot her hard. No more. Okay. Not bad. That has to be the way that he's throwing that. We're not even close. I think it's that stone.
Oh, it's not.
Well, he has a very different release than does Brad Jacobs. He holds it right at the very end as you watch of the
Get rid of that
handle. You
stone
get a
rock,
lot of rotation when you put the turn on this.
Well, it was fine a couple ends ago. I know.
And so that his
good
path
throw.
will not run the same as his Brad Jacobs.
I thought it was minimal ice.
I just think.
Huh? I didn't think that was a lot of ice. No. So, just get rid of that stone.
How does it go? It was perfect though, like throughout practice and first 2 ends.
Just think about this for a sec. Can we roll in there?
What's that?
Not roll right under.
I'm thinking you try and...
Nose is fine.
Yeah, make him throw a tap.
Eh?
He misses a tap, he can
Yeah,
give
he's
up a bunch.
tapping it. Fortunately, he's not hitting it. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Try to take this shot away?
Sure. Control?
Nose is fine.
Okay.
Just nose or roll in?
A little roll in's good.
You want to remove this
Nose is
stone.
fine.
What they don't want to do is to roll right under, because all of a sudden then you've got this shot and they don't want to create that opportunity. So it's about removing a stone, and if they happen to leave that one on the center line and it is run back by Saskatchewan, they feel it will only be for 1 because there's a stone on the outside of the 12-foot that would outcount the shooter.
Oh!
Yep!
You could feel momentum turning a bit in this match. Northern Ontario without hammer here in 5. Brad Jacobs, final stone.
Roll it a bit.
Hit, a little flip. And Northern Ontario lies
shot,
that
Brad.
1 stone on the button, looking to steal here in 5.
Would have been nice to just shove that over a little more.
What's that?
But
I was just making sure that he couldn't, that we didn't go in there and he left him some sort of soft weight roll in for 2.
So do you tap your own here, Kathy, or maybe try a double off the red in the 12?
They'll probably play the run on his own.
Yeah, that's not a
Yeah, the angle's not very good on that red stone.
Red. What? Yeah. Thanks. That's good enough.
2/3.
TV makes it look funny. It looks a lot easier.
Little less.
Now he's trying to run the red off.
2/3.
Red, just lining up the angles. The challenger with those 2 stones being right beside each other, you may wind up getting a bit of a tick on one of the stones that will crom this other stone off somewhere else. Tough shot.
Final stone here in 5 for 26-year-old Brock Virtue.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Big weight, big scrub, runs the red back, can't quite clip it.
Okay. 1 red.
And a steal of 1. As Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs seizing momentum in this match. We're all tied up at 4 at the Tim Hortons Brier here in Edmonton at Rexall Place.
JR? Dad! Monday on Bravo.
You shouldn't have to pay for my sins.
Dallas bids farewell to J.R. Ewing.
Wouldn't miss it.
And all have come to pay their respects.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
But J.R. always has one more trick up his sleeve.
He's trying to manipulate me.
Brace yourself for the shocking revelation.
I like that.
That will leave you stunned.
The pieces are falling into place, J.R. It's gonna be my masterpiece.
Dallas, J.R.'s farewell episode. Monday at 9, only on Bravo.
I couldn't get a read on him. Is he bluffing? Why am I so sweaty? Why did I wear all these rings? Relax. This hand is unbeatable. Wait, what? Huh? What? No. And I fold. Take care of my lady friend.
Okay, come on, you can do it, come on. Here he goes, he's doing it. Look, he's walking.
You don't get a second chance to see life's most important moments. So now, when you buy a new pair of eyeglasses or prescription sunglasses, we'll give you another pair free.
1 year into her curling career, Mary Dobbin made the shot of her life, only to lose by 1. But since then, she learned how to hang the points on the curling club scoreboard and finally bought some real curling shoes. This spring, she raised money for charity and met her curling hero on the same day. For her efforts, she was voted into the Hall of Fame. Well, a Hall of Fame. Yes, Mary Bullseye Dobbin has had quite a year, and it all started with a click.
Welcome to Transamerica, where together we're transforming tomorrow.
Your husband put this all together when Emma was born. He was an amazing man. This is for you. It's all paid off.
And this is for Emma.
So where do you think she'll go? Anywhere she wants.
We're making people a more secure tomorrow. What can we make with you? Transamerica. Transform tomorrow.
Hey, ever feel like your workday's never done? Newsflash, if you're driving a pickup, it's not. Because the second you're off the clock, you're dragging the dunk tank to the Fall Fun Fest. F-150 with EcoBoost to the rescue. It delivers the best combination of towing and fuel economy. So you get the power to do all the heavy lifting, and you won't get soaked at the pump. No other truck's hitting that. Step right up. Introducing the new 2013 F-150.
The M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge invites you to watch every curling game to the last end for a chance to win a $50 gift card or a trip for 2 to Flins, Switzerland for the 2014 World Junior Curling Championships. Don't miss the M&M Final End Challenge.
Once again, every sip of your favorite coffee gets you closer to spectacular prizes with the return of Roll Up the Rim to Win. Like one of 1,000 Napoleon Gourmet Grills, one of $105,000 MasterCard prepaid cards, one of millions of coffee and food prizes, or one of 40 all-new Toyota RAV4s. It's the coffee you love and the cup you love to roll.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford. Go further.
Well, it was a really strong start this morning by Brock Virtue and a Saskatchewan team taking 2, forcing the one another dues, but it has been a momentum shift lately. Northern Ontario, and Brian is with Brad Jacobs.
Brad, it really seems the momentum is shifting your way as you guys have come back in this game. Tell me about Ryan Fry and the doubles he made to bail you out of some trouble.
Yeah, he bailed us out. He throws those hard ones pretty well. So, you know, that's what you got to do, though. That's what a team does. We might have missed a couple early, but the next guy picked it up. So we're hanging in there.
Tell me about that measurement. Have you been a part of something like that in recent memory?
I've never seen that before. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. That was pretty wild. It didn't matter where they put the measuring stick. It just was a tie every time. So another good break.
How are you feeling with your draw weight right now?
Yeah, draw weight. I feel like I've had draw weight all week, to be honest with you. the ice is so perfect. It's pretty tough not to have draw weight. So feeling good. Just got to kick out nice and slow and give it to the sweepers.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, you're welcome.
We saw some great numbers there for Brad Jacobs. Let's take a look at the numbers after 5, brought to you by Tim Hortons Premium Brand Coffee, always 20 minutes fresh. Well, some pretty even scoreboard, but not so much on the stats. It has been Team Saskatchewan that has been controlling most of this game, but it has been evening up by Northern Ontario. The biggest difference at thirds, Ryan Fry at 75% and Braden Muscowie at 93%. But wow, Ryan Fry made some big ones last end, and so now Brock Virtue has to figure out, how do we get control back?
Canadians are crazy about curling, and so are their kids. Thanks to the Capital One Rocks and Rings program, thousands of kids across Canada have learned about curling in their elementary schools. From coast to coast, Rocks and Rings has kids screaming, "Hurry hard!" and having a great time doing it. Our instructors get kids active and excited to learn about a new sport. The kids love it, the teachers love it, and the best part is, the whole program comes to you. To get Rocks and Rings in your school, visit rocksandrings.com.
What would happen if we told Canadian families that we were taking away their Purex bathroom tissue?
Mom? Mommy!
Ma! You got the wrong... honey!
Why isn't there any...
Mom? Where's the...
Honey, Mommy G!
Going somewhere?
Western Canada's #1 selling bathroom tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
Jolly Rancher bold hard candies. And crunchy outside, chewy inside, crunch and chews. Untamed fruit flavor. Jolly Rancher.
For tough cleaning jobs that still require a gentle touch, use the reusable Natura Wonder Cloth. Made from 100% natural wood fibers, antibacterial Natura cloths rinse clean easily to stay fresh. The long-lasting 8-layer weave is perfect combined with Natura Cleaner with tea tree oil. Clean up naturally with Natura. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Get back into all the fast-paced, hard-hitting action with NHL Center Ice on Bell TV. Order the NHL Center Ice package today, and you'll score up to an amazing 600 games this season. With most in stunning HD, you'll feel like you're right in the game. To order, call 1-877-366-6988 and get the lowest price ever. It could be your best acquisition all season. Bell, watching hockey just got better.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best.
Welcome back inside Rexall Place. Thursday morning at the Tim Hortons Brier. 2 days of round-robin play remain. And a great game here. A steal of 1 by Brad Jacobs in Northern Ontario. So we're tied up at 4. And it is Team Saskatchewan, Brock Virtue now with the hammer. But it really feels, Kathy Gauthier, that the momentum has shifted to Northern Ontario.
Well, you can just feel the energy from Northern Ontario after that great triple by Ryan Fry on his first, and a very fortunate double. It wasn't the call, was just going to run the stone back, but the result was great. And so you've got to feel that they're starting to build. But for Virtue and his team, some great numbers, some great playing, a great performance by his third, Braden Muscowie. They had to talk at the break and just say, you know, that was a steal of 1. Who cares? It's about putting the pressure back on Northern Ontario as they did in the first 4 that will generate the outcome they're looking for.
Should be there. This might be a hair light. Room! Room! Line's gonna be good. Line will be good. Room! Room right now.
It's real nice.
Line will be good. Room!
Go a bit.
Line will get there.
Little.
Line's good. Line's real good, boys.
Line's really good. Full 8. Good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Off. Nice.
Almost coming out the other side.
I like freezing the top.
Like freezing the top.
Let's freeze.
One other match this morning. We've been watching Sheet C as well. Nova Scotia taking on Team Quebec. 5-3 advantage for Jean-Michel Menard, the champion from 2006. He comes in with a 5-2 record, his final stone.
All yours.
Well, he's had really good draw weight all week. You heard Brad Jacobs say the ice is so good. It's really easy to have good draw weight. Not sure everybody in the field would agree how easy it is. But no mistake for Jean-Michel.
He was driving against 2, and he finds the 4-foot, so a 6-3 advantage for the team from Quebec, Nova Scotia. And Paul Fleming skipping that squad. Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc throwing final stones. They're still looking for their first win in Edmonton.
Come this way. Just freeze.
Okay, same weight. Same throw.
Well, DJ went around on his first one. Ryan coming to the face of that stone, and so being asked to make the same shot as he did on his first one.
Hold on, Chili, wait. It's there.
Chili,
no.
Like to go.
Room.
Like to go, Brock.
Room right now.
Line's okay now.
Line's really good. Here we go.
Still got to curl a bit.
Right on it. Finish.
Line's good.
Just do it. Just do this.
Shot. Oh.
No.
Shot, Deej.
Real good, guys. Nice.
Good read by the sweepers. Good weight.
Oh, worried.
How much?
You know, EJ's come a long way too. I remember covering some of his first Briers, and that leg of his would sometimes slide out and he'd kick out. And he's really come a long way with his delivery, and very impressive player.
Don't hit the yellow. We're bouncing.
It's crown.
Well, it's leaving a double either way here.
Wouldn't have.
Why would we not ever sweep that?
What?
Why didn't we sweep that?
Well,
that was dumb. Wow. A top one.
Well, by the comment, he's hoping that they would have swept it and that it wouldn't have rubbed off the yellow one. It would have tapped the red one up a little bit, but it would not be wide open.
oh yeah, let's make that.
No. Might touch it, but if it touches it to back...
then he just freezes here.
Whatever you like. I think control on the nose, a little inside.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Roll right there.
Sure. Yeah.
You want normal?
You can... Okay.
That's a pretty good opportunity to remove those Northern Ontario stones and roll to the inside, reminding that Saskatchewan does have last rock here in 6.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
30-year-old Chris Shilley.
Whoa.
Try and take 5 to the back 8.
Gets them both, avoids the jam, and Saskatchewan lies 3 with hammer here in 6.
Shot, Shill.
Well, that's why you heard EJ frustrated by leaving his stone there. The double was almost automatic.
I think so, yeah. Let's go.
Really nice control weight with that shot.
It's edge on edge.
Peel.
You got all that?
Oh, you got them all.
I got edge on edge.
Meaning he can just see all of it.
Let's play this. You like the angle?
What about this? Yeah.
Let's go. Good throw.
It's a triple here, Kathy.
It is.
Yep. Whoa,
That is a rocket out of his hands. Big weight, EJ. 1-2.
Go, Brad.
That's okay. That's
Not quite all 3, but he certainly moves those stones around. It was getting dangerous for a while, and a nice throw from EJ Harnden.
Oh, shoot.
That's tough. He almost has that.
Curls more and we get them all.
You got it.
Jeez. It's not bad. Whoa. Wait's good. Guys. Off. 5. Off.
Well, made the situation a whole lot better.
Team. Whoa.
That center guard still is in play for Northern Ontario.
Right on the button. Tee line.
No hole.
Whoa.
Just hope it digs. Never.
Top 4, Brock.
Never, never, never. Never, ever. Whoa.
Whoa.
No, 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 no.
That's good.
No.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
Perfect. As soon as it curled all the way.
Yeah.
Sweeper friendly.
Run.
Normal. No, just there.
Just verifying the weight, not questioning the call.
Yep. Yep. Oh.
Hard.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard, guys.
Yes.
Hard. Hit it.
Oh, just misses the back stone. Oh, he's bailed him out a few times this game already.
Well, he was really, really close. They would have been happy with just the straight back, but when it over curled, we're hoping for the bonus. Wow.
So that leaves the door open for Saskatchewan to still go after their deuce here in 6.
Nice though. Yeah. Five.
Wait it out. Wait it out.
Room.
I'll go.
Line's really good. Really good line.
Like to go soon.
Line's good. You don't have to go. You
Not
don't
yet,
have to
not
go.
yet,
Wait a little
not
bit.
yet.
Weight's good. Weight's
Not
there,
yet.
isn't it? Weight's perfect.
Not yet.
Looks heavy.
Gotta finish.
Great.
Weight's real nice. Walk
Finish.
it in, Deej.
Finish.
Walk it
Yep.
in, Deej.
Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Walk her in, Deej.
Gotta go.
Line. Keep going, keep
More,
going,
more,
keep
more,
going.
more. Go, 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 go.
Okay, good.
All right. Good beat. Very Moss.
A really nice weight, just didn't finish as much as they'd hoped.
I like it soft.
It's like here. Is that here?
Yeah. Yep. Whoa, whoa,
Hit.
whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Yes. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Ryan Fry, run it back, get the angle he wanted.
Hard, Brad. Go, go, go.
A little bit more and not quite enough, as it will still bite back 12.
Well, a really great attempt on this stone. For sure you want to eliminate that stone. And this is your bonus, gets the contact. Just stops short of leaving the rings.
Jeez. Whoa. Whoa.
We're out there.
Whoa.
This might be a little less.
Whoa.
You're there. You're there.
There you go.
Whoa. Wide.
There. Wait. Wait, boys.
Real wide.
Right off.
Here goes. Here goes.
Okay, line's good. Ready, Deej.
Line's good.
Come on, Deej. Come on,
Line's
Deej.
real good.
Hard. Pick.
Smart. Yeah, go,
Oh,
go,
that's
go, go,
picking
go.
up
Oh,
big
it
time.
did, for sure.
Can they save it?
What a
fucking
joke.
That's a really bad break.
Sleeping at net picks.
Well, you can see the stone, it just goes sideways.
Oh my God.
And their broom certainly
sweeping
were
it.
down at the time.
Yeah. We're sweeping it.
No.
Wow. Sure.
But
Yeah.
like it?
Anything Fry here? I like that. Yeah.
Yours isn't curling hard until the end, eh? So
Fight the top button.
yeah.
Brad telling me in the 5th end break, he's been very happy with his draw weight all week long. Now a chance to lock one here in 6.
Looks like a lot.
Room.
Just slide.
Room. Room. Line only.
Just cleaning it.
Just line.
Heavy.
It's coming down.
No. Hit a house. Sit.
All the way. All the way.
Okay.
So it is shot stone, back 8.
Top 4, bud.
Let me fill my 8 first.
Okay.
That sucks. That sucks. That sucks.
He's in a good spot.
Well, Northern Ontario
Good night,
disappointed because in front of the tee line, you have a great chance to steal. It's pretty tough in the back of the 8-foot. Advantage back to Saskatchewan here.
Full 4.
He's good, buddy.
Touch button. There you go.
will make his second shot that much tougher.
Same weight's been pretty good, eh?
Yeah, your weight's bang on, yeah.
Well, they had some questions about Brock's stone last end, the first one that he threw. He seemed really happy with it, was referring to the earlier couple of ends. I don't know whether they switched them up or not.
Can't really. Can't. Hold it. Line's frozen. Good. Line's good. It's frozen. Okay. Wait, we're not all the way there. Yeah, it's frozen. Okay. Just let her go. Okay, bro. Okay.
That path may be getting very quick.
Try, bud. Same weight, really? Pair less? That's all right. Just make sure next one good.
Buried. That's
okay.
Great.
Okay.
So a key spot here, Kathy, buried, but ahead of that tee line to block the drawing path?
Well, he can for sure, but even if he comes down to the back one, he will have succeeded in the force to Saskatchewan.
Whoa, room! Whoa!
Still want to be out in the wings anywhere.
On the inside, right?
Just for weight.
Just for weight, guys. It's got to curl a ton.
Go the back. No, we're there. Off it, off it. Off it, off it. Off it. Yep, 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 yep.
And it will finish nicely, so that is shot stone. But the button available for Brock Virtue.
Should have welded it.
Should probably make it for two, eh? Back.
It's just drawing. It's pretty tough.
That's very tough.
Yeah, just left side. Okay.
Saw how slow it moves across. They're questioning whether you can get to the stone and tap it back at an angle for two. It's pretty tough and not without risk.
I don't think we can make it.
Okay, well, it's not there. It's not there. It just looks funny on there.
Get her one here. Similar weight.
Yep. Brock Virtue actually lost a provincial final just a few years ago in Alberta, losing to Kevin Cooey. Made the way to Saskatchewan. He said he was excited at the opportunity to play with these guys, and here he is, his first Brier now in Edmonton.
We can wait. Yeah.
Final stone, drawing in for a single.
Still there.
Here in 6.
Oh, no.
Still there.
No. Back four. Back four. Right off. Clean. Yeah, sweep it, chill. Sweep it, chill.
Just a quiet, clean little tap, and there it is. A nice shot and a single for Brock Virtue. And the Saskatchewan team, they lead 5-4 here in Edmonton.
Nice
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
Cashmere bathroom tissue is inspired by the luxurious fabric that has defined softness for centuries. From the moment women first brushed it against their skin, nothing else has made them feel so exquisite, so indulged, so stylish. Because women have always known nothing feels like cashmere.
For a chemical-free way to get rid of dirt, catch it with the ultimate dirt catcher, only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. The dirt catcher has a 360-degree swivel head and a telescopic handle, so dirt has nowhere to hide. The reusable microfiber pads are machine washable and work wet or dry on almost any surface. Pick up the ultimate dirt catcher and catch the dirt, only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
First rule of taking the world by surprise. Do something the world will actually notice. Introducing the entirely new Ford Fusion. With an available turbocharged EcoBoost engine and a hybrid that doubles the city fuel efficiency of the average midsize sedan, it's an entirely new idea of what a car can be.
Billy, it's not working between us.
What? Why?
Well, ever since I got the new BlackBerry Z10 on Bell, we've grown apart. We can't share screens, and you don't have BBM video. And you only get LTE speed in one corner of your apartment. I feel like we're not communicating.
I can try and make this work, though. I mean...
Billy, it's not you. It's your network.
The BlackBerry Z10, reinvented to work best on LTE. Yours deserves the largest LTE network.
When you come to Rexall Place and you take your seat to watch the Brier, it doesn't take long to know if Team Quebec is on the ice. You see, they're kind of hard to miss. The front end of Jean-Michel Menard's team have no trouble knowing when they should be sweeping, and it's not the first time that we've been entertained by a team from Quebec. 2 years ago in London, it was Francois Gagné that led the charge. His antics were fun to watch, and though the team only won 3 games, they sure knew how to celebrate. Then last year in Saskatoon, Robert Desjardins led the Quebec team, making the shot of the week in a game against New Brunswick. At times, he even prayed to the gods for guidance. This time around, the team in blue and white have a lot to live up to, and they put on quite the show so far. Philippe Menard was even overheard making fun of the fact that he can't throw a tip shot very well.
Lisa Weagle is way better than me at this.
Teams from La Belle-Provence are rarely expected to win the Brier, but that doesn't stop them from putting on a great show. And as for the title of most entertaining team, they're well on their way to a 3-peat.
They've been very entertaining, and they've been winning a lot of games thus far. Our feature game, though, Northern Ontario and Team Saskatchewan. Nice draw from Brock Virtue to pick up his single, so it is 5-4 Saskatchewan. Northern Ontario, though, now with the hammer.
Die. Curl. Good. Curl, 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 curl. Shot, Ryan. Shot.
Well, a bad break for Saskatchewan last end with that pick stone on the draw to lie 2. Those are things you need to park. Did manage to get there 1.
No, we're still all there. Lots, Brock. We're 2 on its own. Yeah. It's T-line.
Where? T. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Go, go, go,
Trying
go,
to get
go.
around without touching.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay. Wow. Freeze again? I think so.
Well, we just had a nice feature on Team Quebec, and they've had a very nice game so far. Up 6-3 on Nova Scotia, and it looks to be...
Yeah, same I gave you 2 ends ago.
They looked this over for a while, Kathy. I think they're just playing a tap for those single. They have a chance here.
Lots line, no line.
For Fitzner, I think it's a shot for the single for sure.
No bounce, no
Tap
line.
for 1, of course, the skip is Paul Fleming out of Lakeshore Curling Club in Lower Sackville. Final stones come from Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc.
No, Ryan. No, no.
Clean.
Clean.
That really was a great feature on the Quebec team. They have such a spirit of joie de vivre out here. They're always laughing. And it does not take it all away, the fact that they're very competitive.
So there is the tap for the single. So it is 6-4 Quebec. Jean-Michel Menard has the hammer, in control, up by 2.
Same way.
You can see in our feature sheet the corner freeze onto the 2 stones in the 4-foot made by Northern Ontario. Chris Shilley being asked to unlock the stones.
Yeah,
Move those stones around, because right now any play on those red stones, the yellow goes.
Weight's good. T. T.
Yep.
T.
Whoa.
Yes.
Just T. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard. Just inside it.
Nice shot. Nice.
Good.
Yeah, good shot.
Breath.
Good shot, changes the angles.
What if you play that top one? Quiet. Just peel that. Just peel this. Try and dead nut that.
So I was thinking, it goes back onto that, right?
Yeah, it should. It's gonna drag a little bit.
Yeah, I never saw that.
That's the call.
That's the call.
Yeah.
You might even get that red, too.
Just peel it. It should go right back onto the other one.
Don't throw like huge. Just peel.
Want to peel that one, thinking that this will come back, and there is another stone back there belonging to Saskatchewan, that it will jam onto that.
Go, guys. Come on. Come on.
Hit too thin.
Okay. Threw that pretty good.
Yeah. Do you rip it or do you play it with control?
Oh, you can't stick it with control. Oh, yeah, you can. It's not bad. I thought they were flatter. Yeah.
And there's a great photo. Braden Muscowie. He's the young guy on the left, and there is his father, Kelly, who played at the Brier in Calgary in 2002.
Okay, let's rip it then.
Kelly.
It's either that or we draw in here.
Nice wave there. He was the lead for Scott Bitts that year, and now he's watching his son play in the big show.
And I can bet that his nerves are way worse now
We just rip it, Brock.
than they were when he was on the ice.
Probably a third.
Okay.
Throw it hard.
Oh, Braden tweeted out that photo. Very proud to,
I guess,
continue the legacy with a family name and
Yep.
Oh.
compete here for Saskatchewan.
Hard on red.
And he'll spill both red stones there. Saskatchewan line 1.
Let's run that.
You like running that?
Yeah.
Okay. How much weight?
Just a little thinner.
I think we got to run, eh?
Yeah, I like it.
We can't play the draw because like you're saying he can't make a run back. Try and nut it right there.
Yeah. And so the run straight back now.
Other one would be good.
Hoping to replace it right on the nose.
Normal weight.
Oh!
Oh, close!
Whoa!
Ryan Fry, run it back, catch a piece, and he won't.
Worst case scenario.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I thought that would curl up. Man, I thought that would curl up. Just a hair wide.
It's the hair, man.
Jeez.
Just, yellow. Okay. Oh, yeah, top button is not over. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh.
Braden being asked to go around the center guard.
A little light, I think.
Whoa, real.
Wait,
Real. 5 right now.
Okay, you can go. You can go.
The line's good.
Line's real good. Weight's good.
Line's good.
Line's real good. Don't have to switch.
Gotta touch the top of the button.
Weight's good.
Tapping the button, guys.
Only you. Line's good. Line's
Still
perfect.
there. Right here.
Clean it. Still there.
Right here.
Cover the
No,
lid.
it's all
there. Beauty.
Good boy.
Good job.
Nice catch.
Well good.
Talk about Braden's proud moment at showing his father as we watch that great finish. You know, you have these kids, we see so much of the genetics in curling, more so than many of the sports. You grew up watching your parent play as we
Yeah, I don't
see
think.
Kelly. Pay attention, Dad. Come on.
Maybe we'll get them all.
But you watch your father play, and you're exposed to the sport all the time from young. You fall in love with the sport.
Can't stick it.
You come with
You
so
can't
much
stick it?
more
It's thin.
depth, I
We
think.
could also play this.
Had a lot of nice family moments, of course. You have Karek Martin
don't we do
getting
this?
on the ice and playing with Father Kevin here at
Why
home
don't
in
we do this,
Edmonton.
man?
And of course, the Howard family, well known in curling.
Man, it just
In the
gives them
broadcast
such a-
booth,
Just
Glenn, of course,
straight
here
freeze
again,
on it.
15th time. And son Scott.
I just want to score.
And Russ
I
got to
don't
play
wanna
with
give
Steven
up
at a Brier in
stick here.
Calgary as well.
Do you even have to move it? What if we just kind of not fully on the nose, but a little bit on this side?
Like freeze?
'Cause we'll always have that,
I know, but
and then off this.
you guys don't like this?
I just think we're forced.
Yeah. Well, if I make it, we
Even
might
if
not
you make
get
something
forced.
real good.
Yeah, but if you make this
I mean,
real
if you
good,
triple those, he's coming around.
Yeah, and then you might have a freeze.
You might have it. Well,
I don't even see, like, you'd have to barely hit this to do that and go out.
Oh, or here. I personally like this. I like making sure you have a shot for one.
it's just, there is a lot that can go wrong. Like, you could run stick in here, and then we're like, oof.
I like the straight freeze.
I know what
right
you're
here.
saying, though, Fry.
I don't like drawing.
And then play the
Play
double.
the thin double then.
I'd rather you
Play it like normal. Hit it right on the white.
Okay, play a thin double.
throw it hard.
I don't think you have to ask Ryan Fry twice to throw it hard. And
I don't mind the freeze with the intern.
And I do like the opportunity to make sure that you've got a last shot.
And it's no surprise, too, Kathy. Ryan loves to throw these shots. He loves to throw the big weight.
Oh.
Nothing from the sweepers. Get enough. Thin double. Move them both, and he does. Nice shot from Ryan Fry.
It's okay, Fry.
Well, no question that you can throw the big weight. He was hoping to stick around on it, but it is a very thin double. Makes them both go away.
Shoot. Just ran.
Yeah, I know he's not happy, but he's made a lot of big shots and is a key reason why Northern Ontario is back in this game.
He has made a lot of stones go away today.
Speed still the same.
But for Saskatchewan, without Last Rock, they have that center guard, a great opportunity to put some pressure on Northern Ontario.
Brock Virtue without hammer here in 7 is first.
Open out just a bit. Wait for a bit. Wait for a bit.
Line's good. Chill.
Line's good.
Line's real good, boys.
Teach.
Real good. Line's
Switch.
perfect.
Switch though. Got a curl.
Go ahead, Deej.
Kathy, why switch? Why do they switch the sweeping?
But what they're trying to do is that inside brusher is helping it curl more, is the thinking. And because that stone was not finishing particularly
Just
much.
that mine we just kind of left, hey? And then once it curled. Line's real good, boys.
So you have your sweeper on the right-hand side who is often the strongest sweeper that is closest to the stone. When they see it's not moving that much, they switch, and so the outside sweeper, it's that push motion that really makes the difference to the running surface of the stone, is the theory. Hoping that it will finish more.
Were you throwing hack?
Just through.
Enough to get it
not
out.
Quite half. Yeah.
And you can see that even with that switch, half of that stone is still exposed to Brad Jacobs from the hack.
Try to get to the nose.
Okay.
It's a very slow-moving spot.
How much weight? Back line?
Yeah.
So does Brad want to roll behind cover or roll away from that center guard?
Well, because he's in a position of trying to make contact with the stone, he's not going to be able to roll very far, Brian. If he can get right to the nose, that's about as good as he can get, I believe. That's the goal.
Back line.
Oh. Yep.
Brad Jacobs with hammer here in 7, his first. Down by 1, 2 teams to Saskatchewan.
Yep. Whoa. More.
Gets to the nose, and he'll stick around. Northern Ontario shot stone here in 7.
Shot. Not bad. There's a lot of weight, too. It's hack. Got by the guard by a ton. Hack.
It's a great look at the banners here at Rexall. Oilers past championships. As you look at an Oiler fan here throwing Brock Virtue.
Hard! Whoa, hard! Yep. Whoa! Whoa. Right off!
Right off. Oh, God. All right, Braden. Hard, go. Stone.
Removes the red stone, and the shooter will stick around and bite the 12.
And so Northern Ontario will attempt the blank. Thought probably that it was going to be a much more difficult shot than this wide open one at the back 12-foot. But that is what Brad Jacobs faced. We have not seen a lot of play out this far.
Yep.
So final stone on the way. We've not seen a blank yet in our feature matchup. And there's the first on the board. So Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs keep the hammer. We got a close one here in Edmonton.
Once again, every sip of your favorite coffee gets you closer to spectacular prizes with the return of Roll Up the Rim to Win. Like one of 1,000 Napoleon Gourmet Grills, one of $105,000 MasterCard prepaid cards, one of millions of coffee and food prizes, or one of 40 all-new Toyota RAV4s. It's the coffee you love and the cup you love to roll.
WFG has helped change the lives of thousands of people across North America by providing a business platform that supports them as they build sustainable financial services businesses. Our associates have, in turn, helped thousands of families by offering them the financial strategies and products that can improve their financial futures. We are a company of integrity, honesty, and reliability. We are WFG.
That leaky roof will cost you thousands in repairs. Hi, Phil Swift here. Everyone knows Flex Seal is the easy way to coat, seal, and stop leaks fast. And when you want to use the strength of Flex Seal on surfaces that are light, you're going to love new Flex Seal Bright. The same incredible sealing power as the original. This light coating holds back water, a lot of water. It's like the Hoover Dam in a can. To put Flex Seal to the ultimate test, we sealed this pickup truck. Let's see if this baby's gonna float. That's amazing. We turned this truck into the new Flex Seal boat, and the inside completely dry. Flex Seal is the quick, easy, and economical solution to thousands of problems. And we love the incredible ways people are using it.
I drive this boat at 100 miles an hour. I pull 3 Gs in a turn.
We got a call on the radio that Dan had been hit. He said, hey, try the Flex Seal that we have in the box. We used it, and we were back on the water in no time.
When I get a leak, I use Flex Seal because I know it works.
Don't call a repairman to fix leaks around your home. That'll cost you thousands. You can get Flex Seal in your choice of original or bright for just $19.99. But hold everything. We're going to include another can of Flex Seal. Just pay separate processing. Plus, you'll be able to spray all day with our new Aero Grip sprayer, absolutely free. That's right, you'll get 2 cans of Flex Seal in your choice of original or bright, and the Aero Grip sprayer, all for just $19.99. Here's how to order.
To order Flex Seal Original or Flex Seal Bright, call 1-800-752-3809. That's 1-800-752-3809, or go to flexseal.ca. Call or go online now.
It's the biggest episode in the history of Dallas. The end of J.R. Ewing and all your favorites are back to bid farewell. Monday, 9 Eastern on Bravo. I used to love that show.
I know. I've never seen you so excited that you've been humming that theme song. Okay, that's awesome.
Bobby, Daddy, J.R. Ewing. It's a great show. This is a great show, too. Tim Hortons, Brier. These guys are putting on a show, a close game. Saskatchewan leads 5-4. It was Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario blanking, so they have the hammer. And a great game here, Kathy. You know what? Two young teams, so much potential, a lot of talent. You know, Brad Jacobs has been successful here before. He's made the 1-2 game before. He's a bronze medalist. He told us that this is the best team he feels he's had in a long time coming to the show. Meantime, Saskatchewan, a lot of talent as well. One of the youngest teams here. Brock Virtue, just 26 years of age, and both these teams still in that playoff hunt.
Well, and that is the huge thing. This is a huge, huge game for both teams. For Northern Ontario at 5-2, really keeps them in contention. And for Saskatchewan with those 4 losses, we talk about those all the time. And can you afford to lose one more? Maybe not. And so it is huge for both of them.
I'd love if you could top this here. Yeah. T-line.
Good weight.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Good
whoa.
weight.
Whoa.
Yes. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Yeah. Hard. 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 Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it.
And they can't save it.
Well, he had great weight on that shot. Just waited that little bit too long.
Good throw, Ryan.
Light at the end.
Just breaks really, really hard. If you play the other side, it runs really straight. It's hard to believe that it's going to go as hard as it does. Those hurt.
26-year-old Ryan Harden leads stones for Northern
Ontario.
Ontario.
Control. Yep. Weight's good. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yep.
Looking for a big roll.
Get up. Get up.
Shilly bumps his stone over. Saskatchewan line 2.
Nice shot, Shell. Hair thicker.
There's a look at sheet C now. Nova Scotia, Quebec. A 6-4 advantage in the 8th end. And Jean-Michel Menard coming in with that 5-2 record. Playing the draw, looking for a piece of that button.
Yeah, it's a tough draw. Really needs to make a good one.
Martin Crate, his vice, calling the line in the hack. In the house, rather, and the front end, Eric Sylvain, Philippe Menard.
Well, Jean-Michel very excited about playing with his brother at this event. What a great shot.
Yeah. Beautiful weight, and you see Ian Fitzner-LeBlanc tap the 1. So 7-4 Quebec as they continue to try and make a run into the playoffs as we approach championship weekend here at Edmonton. The round robin will wrap up Friday with 3 draws.
I think we're going to have to wait for line leads. I think you're going to have to wait for everything.
No, we're just 3.
Not even. 2 and a bit.
Line's good.
Line's really nice.
Line's good. Line's good, guys.
Split center, wherever that is. 2, bro.
Right here. Keep going. Hard. Hard for line. Finish. Finish. All the way. All the way, Deej. All the way. Go. Go, 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 go. Nice sweeping, guys. Good throw.
Too much ice hit, and it's about twice the size now.
Well, there is a hole for sure.
That's real tough.
Either one. Let's just get through the hole.
And you heard the comment from Saskatchewan, maybe too much ice, and that was one of the key points that you touched on, Kathy, at the beginning of the broadcast.
I don't think that's possible.
Tons of talent. Brock Virtue can throw the stones, but at times, as you mentioned, maybe struggled with where to put the broom.
Well, for sure in a case in the game against New Brunswick, if he was able to get a guard, I'm not sure that James Grattan would have had a shot, and he would have been facing 5 buried. Left a pretty big hole. James managed to wiggle through there and scored one. Same thing against Manitoba. He had a chance to make a shot a lot tougher for Jeff.
EJ Harden trying to find that hole. Just sneaks by, makes contact, and a little flip, too, behind his own guard.
Well, that isn't a huge hole. It certainly is a hole. EJ's frustration is that they weren't able to roll completely behind the corner guard, but your immediate objective is just to get through the hole.
You want to clip and go.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard chill. Yep. 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 Hard. Gotta go.
This one through the hole as well, and they'll roll it. Again, Saskatchewan lying too. Well, it was a matchup, Kathy, that you were going to keep an eye on.
Well, the winning of the match right now for sure goes to Braden Muskowy. Look at those fantastic numbers. And again, what a balanced attack by Saskatchewan. 7 draws, 7 hits. And we see that preponderance of hits by Northern Ontario with Ryan Fry. They show him at 69%, but don't forget the fourth end in which he made a triple and then a double. So lots of granite flies when this young man tends to throw.
Player comparisons brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
A little heavy. Whoa.
And I think that's the deceiving thing when it comes to the stats.
Yep. Whoa.
You can make the big shot at the right time and you give your team the momentum they need. It is huge when it comes to the real stat that matters, and that's the score at the end of the game.
We talk about the presence of family and friends. Well, Barry Fry, great Manitoban, 1979 Brier champion representing Canada. And it is his son, Ryan Fry, that he has watched from Newfoundland to Northern Ontario to Manitoba. He also coached him at juniors, and so there's another case of somebody who grew up watching his dad and wanting to emulate, and they throw so similar.
Yep.
Maybe we can plug Ryan for a side job with Tourism Canada.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. No. Clean it. Good.
Go, Moss. Get a boy. Go, boys.
We have a couple
those
shots.
Great numbers by Braden. He really has a well-rounded talent.
You like the hit and roll?
He can throw the big weight, the control weight. Some lovely draws today. Some great numbers.
I like back.
And one thing we haven't really mentioned when it comes to him and working the house, Braden's just 22 years old, but he's so calm back there with Brock. He's a real quiet guy. He seems like he's level-headed, great demeanor, doesn't get too excited.
Yeah, he's got a great presence in the house.
Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Curl.
Good sweep. I know. Go for it.
Yep, it's works great if you're right. Yeah. It's just a bit of a tight hole, but.
Oh, just got to get
too much.
You got to get by that, right?
Yeah, I like that ice there.
I think that's going to be pretty.
Tell him the line's everything, right?
He really wants to put some pressure here.
Yeah.
Try and bury under red if we can.
Trying to get through
Try and bury
this
under the red one
hole.
if we can.
It's the only place it'll be if we make it.
All right, buddy. There you go.
There's only one.
It is a line shot 100%.
Okay, let's go, bud.
Brock Virtue, the intern draw here in 8th.
Off for now. Off for now. Off. Close. When we can. Yup. Go. Yup. Hurry. Line's perfect. All you. Don't do it.
And now that rock starts to break, they'll find the hole.
Line's perfect. Right on the lid. Finish. Right on the lid, Chill. Hard chill. Hard chill.
And they'll finish it up.
Go. Great shot.
Good shot.
And the crowd approves of that here at Rexall. Very nice draw weight to find the button.
Great shot, buddy. That a boy. Great throw.
Well,
yeah.
That's a lovely throw.
It kept burying. Yeah.
Still there, but.
Talked about the challenges earlier this week, reading the ice, putting the broom in the right spot.
Same as Fry's.
No question about that. Lovely weight, great judgment by Braden on when to go, and great judgment by the sweepers. Good team shot.
At least he's only going to be line one, though, right? Like.
And so the run back.
More than yours.
Hack!
Whoa. More than yours.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
Brad Jacobs.
Hard.
Did they leave it too long?
Go.
No, they did
Very
not.
nice.
Perfect. Great line call, great weight. It's a fantastic team shot.
Now back-to-back really great shots by these two skips this morning. The great draw first by Brock, and then this really nice tap. Great brushing to keep that straight and get it by the guard.
Thought I left that too long.
It's nice that it curled pretty much to the nose. Keep a piece tucked. If we would have rolled.
He's gonna draw.
I just don't think
he's gonna go.
he's not
there.
missing that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, what's it? The same shot goes to here. We can't get through there.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way.
It's coming in from this angle. I don't think so. Like, look at it from this angle, where it's coming from. He could make the double. That might be the best.
Is it even there?
I think so. No, it doesn't jam on.
I think that's
okay. Same weight? Like this?
Same weight.
Wide? Okay, so like back four?
That's good.
Yeah. Full back four?
Full four in the back.
Yeah. Just tell him to sweep for tee.
Well, he doesn't have the same shot because as you come through this hole, here is where your stone winds up.
Yeah. Full back.
And that's not going to help them a whole lot. And so they want to make sure that they have access to get shot. So they're going to come around the outside. The big challenge with this is that we've seen it run really straight, and the finish comes only at the very, very end.
Have you had your coffee this morning, Kathy? That line a little shaky.
Well, not good at drawing. That's why I played second.
Back four. Sweep for back tee.
Broad Virtue.
Hard line.
Yep.
Hard.
Final stone here in 8.
Gotta go. No,
Trying to tuck it around and get shot stone.
Hard. Hard.
Kidby and Shilly have been on it from the get-go here.
We're good.
Heavy.
Weight's good.
Heavy. Hard. Through.
Whoa.
They get it by the red stone. Will it sit in time for shot rocket? It won't.
Now they were really caught. They had to make sure it got by so it doesn't bounce off.
Okay.
It's too bad.
Good shot.
No, weight's good.
Hard. Hard. Weight's good.
Hard. Hard.
Come on. Heavy. Hard.
Whoa. We're good.
Heavy.
Weight's good.
That's great communications by the sweeper the entire way to let Braden know where he was.
Yeah, we're never by. Nothing you can do.
Close. Both of our times are ticking.
Like,
There's some clock issues.
That's not our time, Brad.
oh, is it?
Brad wanted to make sure that they got a timeout.
Like that or no? Not really that natural, eh?
Half a rock.
It's half a rock.
Half rock.
Right on the 4, right?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get this out. Though.
Deuce is huge.
Oh, deuce is big. Yeah. This out turn draw.
Speed's good. You know your weight.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to throw, man.
If you want it, then play it.
I don't really think it's that easy to get this out of the rings. It's
a pretty lively house, though, and throws it pretty hard.
2's massive.
You can still get 2 either way.
Oh, yeah.
It's whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with, Brad. I'm fine with whatever you want.
I think we should play it.
Yeah. Make it.
Well, Brad was tempted to look at those 2 yellow stones to make the double, bring 3 into the picture, but it is a long double. And the concern by Ryan Fry was not so much that you don't make contact and roll over, but is this stone going to get out of the house? Because to bring the 3 into play, it has to leave the building. And you heard that reinforcement. 2 is massive, 2 is huge. It is, because it gives you the lead, and it gives you the lead in the 8th end, which means if you can force, you've got the hammer coming home. Still needs to make it. Needs a piece of the forefoot.
Ryan Fry said it, a 2 would be huge. Final
Just
stone.
slide.
Line's good.
Just slide.
How much?
Gonna need a little wick. Gonna need a wick.
And this one all its own, nothing from the sweepers.
No.
Audible possibly. Needs to finish up hard. And it won't. A little too much weight. So just a single. As the skipper says, hey, sorry, puts it on his shoulders. We're all tied up here at Edmonton.
Before we got double miles with the Capital One Aspire card, we never had enough single miles to get away together.
Now the father of the bride?
I love you, honey.
Dad, you've always been there for me.
But now, thanks to Aspire, we get double miles on every purchase, so we can both be there for our daughter's anniversary.
Why settle for single miles when you can get double miles with the Aspire Travel World MasterCard?
What's in your wallet?
Check, please.
At Enterprise, we're proud to be an official sponsor of the NHL.
So whether you're all about Vancouver or St. Louis or Philadelphia,
we'll get you on your way to the game you love.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
I think it's human nature to want to explore, to find your line and go beyond it.
The only limit is the one you set yourself.
Why would you fly WestJet on business? Let's just say it'll impress the big boss man. Earn valuable WestJet dollars with WestJet rewards that you can use for moments that really matter. Find out just how rewarding a rewards program can be at westjet.com/rewards.
Thank you, Canada. For almost 50 years, we've served our premium blend coffee. We make sure every cup is 20-minute fresh, served with a smile. But what really makes our coffee special is you. Because every day, coffee lovers all across Canada choose Tim's over any other. So thank you, Paul, Emmanuel, Julie, Alicia, and the millions who've helped make us Canada's favorite coffee.
The only thing I could say is it's time for him to retire. He's always taken the spots in the final, and he's been so good for so long, and it's an incredible record. He's an incredible player, and they have a great team, and you know, we're just waiting for those guys to retire so they can give the younger guys a bit more of a chance. But yeah, just an awesome player, great guy, and he's had an incredible run.
He certainly has his 15th appearance at the Tim Hortons Brier. That is Glenn Howard, undefeated thus far. He'll face Brad Gushu at 7-1. That's today's feature game this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time with Vic, Russ, and Linda. Time now for the M&M Eat Shop's Final End Challenge. After the game, go to finalend.ca, enter the secret word for a chance to win a trip for two to the 2014 World Junior Curling Championships in Flim, Switzerland. The first 100 entries have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card. All participants get an M&M discount. Go to finalend.ca. We'll have your secret word a little later on. Back to the action now here. Rexall Place. Thursday morning, 2 days left in round-robin action. We're locked up at 5. Team Saskatchewan, Team Northern Ontario in a tight battle here, and both teams are fighting to find their way into the playoffs. Lead Stones on the way. 26-year-old Ryan Harden from the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie.
Well, discussion last end by Northern Ontario. Do we go for 2? Do we go for 3? Made the decision to go for 2 and then did not make the draw. So the advantage, the momentum that has been flipping back and forth all morning, flips yet again. And this time to the green machine from Saskatchewan.
All the way back. All the way back, Fry. Great shot. Good sweeping, guys. Lock it on. Back 4.
Playing down to the stone, just thrown by Northern Ontario.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Go, actually, here.
It's got to move. It's got to move right now, Shilly. Shilly, you got to wait until you got to wait as long as you can.
Line's good.
Can't really wait.
As long as you can. Still got to wait if you can.
Lock it on.
Line's good now.
Lock it on. Line's
Lock it on, boys. Hard.
Right on it. Right on it. Go,
go, go, go.
Go, 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 go. Come on.
Nice shot, Deej. Shot, Deej.
Go, Deej.
Update now on Sheet C, Nova Scotia and Quebec. And there you see 2 Quebec Stones in the house. Nova Scotia is skipped by Paul Fleming. Ian Pfister-LeBlanc throws the final stones. They're out of the Lakeshore Curling Club in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. This, a hit to pick up a single. And he'll do just that. So they're hanging in there. It is 7-5.
Well done.
But Jean-Michel Menard and his Quebec squad will have hammer coming home in 10.
Go!
Great brushing by Northern Ontario to get it by that front stone and to ensure that it is shot.
That guard.
Now, there is a lot of movement. This is one of the spots in the ice that really do finish very, very hard. Well read, well swept, well thrown.
Boy.
Now that Saskatchewan can, will eliminate that guard.
We're going to have to make a play on those eventually. Like, soon. What? We got to make a play soon.
Guard it up.
Yeah.
Halfway. Clean it. Going sideways.
Line's good.
As long as we guard the outside. Yeah, line's good. Whoa.
Line's really good.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, Ryan.
That's fine.
Shot. Spot. Perfect. Move that top red. It's just going to get ugly. The angle's there.
Straight back and just a hair high. It's gold.
Oh, yeah.
That?
Oh, that's kind of what I like.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Well, he removed the guard on the first one.
Really hard?
That's a long guard to run back.
If I hit it a hair high side, I think they're all gone. It'd be lovely to bounce those.
Yeah?
Like that?
Yeah, if I just straight peel's fine. Just a hair high.
Yeah.
So short.
Go, bud.
Chris Shilly.
Whoa.
Big time weight, trying to clear up some of these stones, runs it back and catches nothing.
Well, and it's interesting, you know, we're in a 5-5 game, and when you look at a team like Saskatchewan coming into this game, their average is scoring 5 points a game for, and 5 points a game that they usually give up, and that is bang on the scoreboard so far today.
Okay, line looks okay. Line's good. Needs to curl.
Higher the better.
Needs to curl.
Line's fine.
Line's good. Line's good.
Higher the better.
We're high.
Yep.
Northern Ontario will continue to throw that guard. Pretty happy with the way those rocks are. And you talk about points for and against. Well, the biggest difference, it's 5 against. Well, that's exactly what they've given so far. But they have been much more effective at scoring points in other games. Almost 8. That's very high. Had an opportunity last end to get some more points on the board and did not.
What are you throwing for T?
Yeah.
Got to be like back 8.
Okay, I'm just throwing T. Yeah. You can't afford to bounce off our shooter.
Okay.
Our shooter's got to stay there. I like this. Just back tee, and then sweep it in.
Yeah, back, like back.
Okay.
Back button. Just tap it.
There you go. Is this going to go this much, though? This is what he tried to throw and wrapped on that
Just
guard.
cut close what they've been throwing. Everybody else.
My intern should walk there.
We're there.
We're all there. Real close.
All there.
Clean it. Clean it. Yeah. Got a good one here. Clean it. Clean.
Back 8.
Whoa,
Whoa. Back 8 for sure.
Off.
Braden likes it. Out of his hand.
No, never, guys. Never.
Just walk in there. Roll it off, Shell.
Death.
Better. Not bad. It's better, I think.
Just rip that.
This?
I don't know if we need to do that.
Makes them have to make a shot.
Don't want to end up here. Pocket. You know. It's ideal if you can make that right there, Fry. What else do we got?
What's that?
What else do we got?
Oh, you got the double. That's it. To lie 3.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't know. That draw doesn't look that.
That draw is very hard.
Make the freeze. It's real good. It's real good.
What about
It's
a
just-
guard?
Oof. Guard what?
Guard, then he goes around.
Do you like the double? Lie 3 in there?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, you could
about
make
here?
that, but then he's just freezing, right?
Yeah, and he goes like that.
Yeah, he comes around, then we weld.
What?
I don't like the guard, dude.
Well, you could also run. Then you can also run it in.
Yeah. I like the guard.
Either the double or the freeze.
I don't know. I just.
Because even if you go bang bang and you go roll out, not bad.
I mean, what
I like
if we
this
play the
rock
freeze
here. I don't
fry
mind
and,
that.
and you just
I don't wanna
weld it
touch
on
that.
the top one if your hair's short? It's not the end of the world, is it?
He doesn't make that come around perfect. Even if he does, we top him.
Do you guys like this?
You don't like that?
Yeah, fine.
Tight guard.
I don't mind this. He's probably gonna run it in.
Why don't we beat him in there? You can
Well,
get rid
it's
of
just
all
they
of
can
it.
set it up.
Yeah, but
We
this is
just
good.
setting it up for him?
This is good.
The freeze is a great shot if you're able to make it perfectly. If you hang out at all and it doesn't get around the yellow stone that is at the top of the 8-foot, so you need to finish it really quickly.
Right here.
Once you throw it, you
Wait,
create an
perfect.
opportunity for Saskatchewan to get out of the
Wait.
current situation that they're in.
Straight to your broom.
Brad Jacob likes to guard off the stone. He's already lying 1 and feels that if it's close enough, they can run it back if they need to.
So Ryan Fry delivers the very tight guard.
Could double his own off, too. I don't know. I don't know.
Yep. 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 Hard. Yes. Hard. Yes. Hard. Yes. Hard.
Jesus. Oh, dear.
Wow.
Oh, you can't throw it again.
Oh, it's just a really bad break. Hits it too thick. Not only does he jam it back on that, but then he rolls over.
Sorry, buddy.
And buried.
So there you see 3 stones, all belonging to Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario. Saskatchewan does have the hammer here in 9, but they are now in some big trouble. Where does Brad Jacobs want this stone, Kathy?
Well, they'd like it tucked around the yellow stone out front or even just beside it in the 12-foot.
Where is it?
He's 8-foot, top of 4, just closes down everything for Saskatchewan.
Good. Whoa, got room. Top
Hey, we
button.
can wait now.
We gotta wait. We have to.
Wait,
No, wait's great. No, it's gotta curl.
Do not want to be deep.
Whoa, guys.
Gotta
Here
finish.
it comes. Here it comes.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Right
whoa,
beside
whoa.
it. Yep.
Whoa. Good, good, good.
Wow. And there it is. 4 stones belonging to Northern Ontario here in 9.
The run quad.
Wow, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one rock there.
What?
Probably. In? I think in.
I think intern's probably the best.
Dead on the nose, bud.
Brock went halfway down.
Yeah, right on the nose, and they're all going to move for sure.
Just a hair on the side. Just a hair on DJ's
Here on
side?
my side, yeah.
You're providing the sound effects as well. Thank you.
That's the velocity that will be coming.
Make the crowd blow.
Well, I guess you owed me after my Dallas.
I was just going to say, it's no Dallas theme, but... Tough shot. Needs to get right to the nose. If he's just off, his own stone in the 12-foot will be in his way.
So Brock Virtue playing the run back. Bang it, and how many go? 1, 2, 3, what a shot.
That is outstanding.
Oh, boy.
To lie to.
For a team that was leaking a bit of oil, I'll tell you what, Brock Virtue comes through when they need him.
What a brilliant shot. Has no room by that front yellow one.
Great throw, buddy. Nice.
That is a game saver right there. Look how closely he has to get that yellow one. If it gets in his way at all, he's got nothing. Lovely shot.
Control?
No. Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
What? Line.
Great throw.
Thanks.
Looked like it was going to take off a bit.
Yeah.
You got to get your heart rate back down.
Well, I think Braden's heart rate was up there as well. He certainly got bailed out by his skipper there. And now Brad Jacobs, his final stone here in 9 without hammer.
Yeah.
Trying to put the pressure back on.
Hard! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
Needs to roll.
Yeah! Hard!
It's close. Roll behind cover.
Sit!
Atta boy.
And Northern Ontario lies one buried.
In off for 3.
Well, he gets this shot and he rolls over. Gets behind cover that way. The only negative is that he brings it closer to the other red stone.
Not bad, but I think that's there. Yeah, all day. Double? No, I don't know.
I got to throw bomb.
Yeah, you got to throw.
Pretty flat.
It's very flat.
Pretty flat, eh?
Real fat. It's there, though. Big half. It's the absolute cannon.
You got to throw some steam at it. It might be worth the shot.
You don't think that... Is that one shot over this one?
Yeah, that's second shot right there.
Is the out-turn tap there?
Maybe. I think that's there for sure, but with that out-turn
You just got to move this a long ways, eh?
I don't
Coming
think
out
so,
to give his thoughts.
Because I think
you
we're...
play it. Give up one. Not a big deal, right?
Yeah, giving up one's not the end of the world right now.
If I throw like a
just
meat chamber at it and get
big half,
thick half, we make it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Out-turn.
Out-turn chamber.
Out-turn for sure.
Out-turn 2/3 hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, steam whistle.
Probably
Air on this side, because this is
Well, we
dead.
saw the cross houser you made from here to like where that yellow's sitting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll bounce.
Yeah. Just got to
I think
shave
it's
a
worth
couple
the try.
seconds off the last one.
Go for it, eh?
Yeah, throw it about twice as hard as the last one.
I like it.
Yeah. I still got a little bit left in me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you draw the lid.
Well, I know, Kathy, you have a stopwatch. You have a speed gun.
I may need one.
I like it. I like her, buddy.
Okay.
Steamboat.
Yeah.
Right there.
He's got a meat packer, steamboat. He's pretty much called this
Never air wide, eh?
everything.
Never. Bad.
Got to hit this really, really, really flat. It is so flat to push this. That is one long way to go. The reason I really like this, it's a risk and reward. If they give one, They're playing the scoreboard. Don't mind giving one and then having last rock coming home. They know that going in, and they feel that if they do happen to make it, it's 3, and that may be just enough.
Yeah.
Expect some heat.
I'm almost dead at the hog line.
Yeah, okay.
So will it be down by 1 or up by 3? Here comes the rocket. Final stone here in 9.
Yep,
Brock Virtue.
Yes!
Playing the tough double.
Gotta go.
Get a piece, come around, and just a really tough shot. He will give up the steal of 1.
This one's out for sure.
Saskatchewan will have hammer coming home, but they do trail.
That leaky roof will cost you thousands in repairs. Hi, Phil Swift here. Everyone knows Flex Seal is the easy way to coat, seal, and stop leaks fast. And when you want to use the strength of Flex Seal on surfaces that are light, you're going to love new Flex Seal Bright. The same incredible sealing power as the original. This light coating holds back water, a lot of water. It's like the Hoover Dam in a can. To put Flex Seal to the ultimate test, we sealed this pickup truck. Let's see if this baby's gonna float. That's amazing. We turned this truck into the new Flex Seal boat, and the inside completely dry. Flex Seal is the quick, easy, and economical solution to thousands of problems. And we love the incredible ways people are using it.
I drive this boat at 100 miles an hour. I pull 3 Gs in a turn.
We got a call on the radio that Dan had been hit. He said, hey, try the Flex Seal that we have in the box. We used it, and we were back on the water in no time.
When I get a leak, I use Flex Seal because I know it works.
Don't call a repairman to fix leaks around your home. That'll cost you thousands. You can get Flex Seal in your choice of original or bright for just $19.99. But hold everything. We're going to include another can of Flex Seal. Just pay separate processing. Plus, you'll be able to spray all day with our new Aero Grip sprayer, absolutely free. That's right, you'll get 2 cans of Flex Seal in your choice of original or bright, and the Aero Grip sprayer, all for just $19.99. Here's how to order.
To order Flex Seal Original or Flex Seal Bright, call 1-800-752-3809. That's 1-800-752-3809, or go to flexseal.ca. Call or go online now.
Hey, bedhead, eyes on your own paper.
Gene, that's a mannequin.
There's more to see with Sears Optical, like 50% off 2 pairs of glasses. So hurry in to Sears Optical today.
Well, it's time for the Final In Challenge. After the game, go to finalin.ca, enter a chance to win a trip or 2 to Flims, Switzerland, and your secret word is outside. So go to finalin.ca after the game. We are inside Rexall Place, and an update on Sheet C. 3 red stones, final rock on the way. Jean-Michel Menard has been in control all morning, taking on Nova Scotia, and he has a chance to pick up another victory. Just has to make something go away here.
Shut Jim.
Very nicely done. The hit and the stick and a victory. And there's your handshakes. 8-5 is the final. Nova Scotia still looking for their first win. Meantime, Quebec looking very good as we approach championship weekend. That victory gets them to 6-2. Of course, Ontario's still perfect. Manitoba, they're at 6-1. And of course, the final four, the top four, will move on and make the playoffs and compete for this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Both these teams hoping to be there as well. 2 days remain in round robin play. It was Northern Ontario stealing in 9. Very tough double tried by Brock Virtue. It was not to be, but they do have Hammer here coming home down by 1 in 10.
And a pretty crazy start to this 10th then. Northern Ontario wound up throwing a stone in the back 12-foot. And so Saskatchewan called DJ Kidby to play the corner guard. Halfway down it picked. It went straight sideways and is just over the hog line by the boards. And that's why that guard was asked to be so far over. Brock trying to create some way to utilize these stones that are so far out in the wings. And that's that stone at the top that I referred to that picked right, well, not right out of his hand, but about a third of the way down, and it just went straight sideways.
It's less than you, dude. Is it?
Oh! Real.
Just leave it here. As Deej. Okay.
Saskatchewan will try to create some opportunity to
throw.
Find a way to score 2. We'll need a guard. We'll need a break.
Gamble. If we hit the boards, who cares?
So another peel from E.J. Harnden.
Hard.
Clean.
Such a great hitting team.
We go back to last end, which was a huge turnabout, and it starts with a really unfortunate throw by Braden. It's a situation where Northern Ontario is lying 1. He's trying to move stones around, make things happen, but he hits it just at the worst possible spot and leaves his team facing 3. But then this is what the skips get paid the big money for, and it's why you never pack your tent and go home until it's over. Brock Virtue makes an absolutely perfect run back triple, gets his team out of trouble to lie 2. That's when you say to your buddy, you played really well for me. You're at 93% as a third. What's one shot?
Very nice shot. Ryan Fry's also made a number of great doubles in this game to keep Northern Ontario in it as well. Really been a great final 5 ends here.
Now Ryan Fry at 78% for the day. It is Braden Muscowie who has won that battle at 86%.
Good shot. It's just it's a scary spot because it's a long way to roll. Like it looks like a long way to roll.
I know, man. Believe me, I was just like, get through these 2 peels. That's there.
It's a softie. Wait. Line's really nice here. Really nice line.
Line's good.
Don't have to.
It's going to overcurl if anything.
Overcurl?
If that's possible.
Line's good. Don't have to finish,
It's got to stop.
They might end up on sheet C if this keeps going.
Stop.
Sick.
And those are 2 bizarre guards.
Nice. Might be able to weasel one more around.
Now we freeze on the corner of it.
Throw it through.
Now we freeze on the corner of it.
Throw it through.
Well, I agree that's to throw it through,
Or
because those
try to pick one of those.
corner guards don't help you at all. And any play on those stones may result in you rolling better as a guard. No way to bury around those 2. Well, if you do, you're on the rubber.
It's not possible to get in the house. And you can throw control and spin them both into the rings and bury behind her. 3 ball.
3 ball with the win by 2.
The ever optimist.
There.
So now they're going to try to corner freeze onto one of those guards that's out in the wings.
Are we for sure?
Can't bump it.
Tapping it. We can go here.
Oh, just stay off it.
Still all there.
Okay.
Go behind it.
Line's fine.
We're running out of line again.
It's going to be like here.
Look at how hard it crashes on that side.
You're going to hit the wall.
Getting used to this.
Good. Perfect.
Exactly.
Do you?
If they could pay the ice maker to move the house about
over
5 feet to the right, they're in great shape.
Well, any rock in play is a rock you can freeze.
Pretty
to.
soft.
Exactly.
Yesterday was
That's all.
we probably had
Nothing.
Well, and for those of you watching at home wondering what the heck Brock Virtue was doing, what he was trying to do on that last one is not get that close to the rubber for sure, but was trying to freeze on one of the cornerstones to create maybe a little bit of a wall, and then he could hide it in the edge of the 12-foot. As it stands, though, none of those stones are useful to him.
Go here.
He'll just draw the rim.
Yeah. Then we could come off of it.
We're not going to do that. We're going to hit and go to the extra.
What if he
Throws it through?
throws it like garbage?
Make him make something. Right? Anything?
I don't know. Probably doesn't really matter.
Just try and make him make
The grand scheme of things. I gave you there and you over.
I was
curled.
pretty soft to those.
Scudge.
Well, between that measurement that we had and these guards, I've learned a lot when it comes to curling, and that'll bring us to the game story, Kathy.
Well, it was the fifth, the triple and a double by Ryan Fry really turned momentum around for Northern Ontario, put them in this game. And in the ninth, that run-back triple we just showed you by Brock Virtue really saved the end, potentially saved the game and the matchup. So we talked about the thirds, and it is Saskatchewan's Braden Moskowy who has won at that third position and helping his team.
The game story brought to you by the Dominion, Canada's trusted insurance company.
T-line. Little light.
Should be
Go then.
close.
Switch. Switch.
And it really doesn't matter where Saskatchewan
Line's good.
places this
T-line.
stone. You know that Northern Ontario will remove it.
Finish a bit. Finish it to the T line.
And then it will be Saskatchewan's turn to play for the tie.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Okay.
Well, he will have to make his last one here in 10. Brad would like to stick around, make it just that little bit more difficult for Brock Virtue.
Wait. Oh. Yep. Oh.
So Brad Jacobs, final stone in 10, hits it on the nose. And now it's a draw to force extras.
Okay, Pete, you tick.
I'm ticking in, Joe.
If I don't make the first one, then we got it.
Don't make the.
And they're already talking about strategy for the extra end.
Now, for sure, their expectation is that Brock will make this shot. Just talking about what they'll do, how they'll play it.
So final stone here in 10 for Saskatchewan's Brock Virtue.
Easy.
Full 12 will do it.
Easy on it. Yeah.
Need 8 foot. Need 8 foot. Oh, there. Clean.
Shot.
Clean it.
And lovely draw weight from the 26-year-old.
All right, boys. That break.
We've got overtime at Rexall. The finale after this.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Thank you for making us Canada's favorite coffee.
Now it's your chance to try the hottest selling hair removal product in the world. It's not a razor, it's not a laser, it's not waxing, it's No-No from Radiancy. The long-lasting hair removal breakthrough that gives you no hair with no pain.
I don't have to worry about my mustache coming through or my sideburn, and that's all because of No-No.
No-No painlessly removes embarrassing facial hair. It's perfect for your legs and bikini line, and it works great for men too. No-No was voted Product of the Year in the US and has become a worldwide sensation with over 2 million customers in 50 countries. No-No's patented Thermocon technology delivers a gentle pulse of heat over the skin to immediately remove and crystallize the hair for long-lasting results. Want proof? On the left you see a patch of hair before No-No. The middle pictures show the same hair after being treated twice a week for 6 weeks. Look what happened when it was left untreated for an additional 6 weeks. Almost no hair came back, and what does is finer and thinner.
I don't see it coming back for weeks, and with shaving, I will see it the next morning.
It's easy to use, no irritation, and the hair stays away for weeks.
Call now and we'll rush you everything you need to get rid of your unwanted hair. Specially designed Thermocon tips for your face and body, buffer pads and No-No smooth cream to give your skin that polished glow. Plus this bonus travel case. And get this, you can try No-No risk-free for not 30 days, but 60 days with a triple guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied, return it and we'll refund the purchase price, refund the shipping, and even pay the return postage. This means that there is no risk to try No-No today.
Call 1-800-471-8572 to try No-No risk-free for 60 days. That's 1-800-471-8572 or visit trynono.tv.
For tough cleaning jobs that still require a gentle touch, use the reusable Natura Wonder Cloth. Made from 100% natural wood fibers, antibacterial Natura cloths rinse clean easily to stay fresh. The long-lasting 8-layer weave is perfect combined with Natura Cleaner with tea tree oil. Clean up naturally with Natura. Only at Home Hardware and Building Center locations. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG, by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Scotty's, the perfect touch. And by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
The NHL on TSN, presented by Molson, continues tonight with the Toronto Maple Leafs in Boston to take on the Bruins. Live coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific time. And the Leafs having a pretty good season, 30 points. 5th in the Eastern Conference right now, right behind Boston with 31 points. In the meantime, extra time here at Rexall. It was Saskatchewan, Brock Virtue picking up his single in 10. So we're all locked up coming home, but it is advantage Northern Ontario as Brad Jacobs does have the hammer.
Line's real good.
Well, you can expect Saskatchewan will be keeping everything clean after DJ's stone picked last end. Even though we have seen a couple of picks this game when sweeping has been in front of the stone. And we heard Brad talk to Ryan about this. We'll play 2 ticks. Here comes the attempt of the first.
Kathy, you do some coaching as well. How often do teams practice this?
Different teams, if you talk to Earl Morris and Rachel Homan, all the time. The teams that I work with are juniors, and it is not something that is practiced a lot.
Good throw, Ryan. Okay.
But at this level, I think at men and women's, it is something that should be a part of your regular practices. Can't expect to just make them in the 11th or the 10th of a game if it's not something that you practice on a regular basis.
It's a little more, though. Line's good. Line's really good. Go. Line's real good, guys. Hard, boys. Come on, make it 3. Make sure. Gotta go, boys. Go.
Trying to bring this really tight so that there is a lot of separation between the two.
A little further. Okay. Good sweeping, guys. Okay. Nice throw.
Shot. What do you like? Round right here. Ryan, is this curl?
Yeah.
Is this a curly rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not asking his opinion about what the ice does, but rather the stone that he's using. Not sure which one he threw first.
Just line.
No, wait close. No.
Yep, line.
Well, if you can.
Don't want to. Okay.
Yep.
Don't want to. Yep.
Whoa.
Don't want to.
Yep.
Well, if we can. Okay,
Hold it. Line's good.
Right here.
No, Brad. Might be back button. Sit, please.
Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Want to stay above T-line.
Okay. All right, make this all.
Well, even that stone is a little bit deep, even though it's on the tee line. It gives a great opportunity for Saskatchewan. And Chris Shilley to get in on top of it before you can expect Northern Ontario will start to run everything in sight.
Room.
Great numbers for Chris today.
It's there, guys.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Yep.
One thing we should explain, Kathy, for those maybe watching curling for the first time or not familiar,
Gotta go.
there is a rule that you can't remove those yellow stones that are in play.
Come on. Go. Hard. Get it there. Go.
Not if they're in the free guard zone in front of the house until now.
Double peel.
Sick.
And now they are allowed to remove it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes that tick shot so great. If you can move the stone off the line without removing it, then it's a job well done.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
EJ got one. Jams that one, though.
It's not even close.
Across the face?
Yes.
Wow, no one.
What?
So it must have taken a big move.
No. Nice. Yeah, it'd be great to move it for sure.
And now Saskatchewan.
I had you there.
One in the rings and that
need a paper more.
guard as well.
Not. We were just inside edge.
Just a hair more, Brock. We can't.
Chris Shilley being asked to tap up that last stone that he just threw.
Yeah, that's lots.
6.
You like this, Kathy, or do you like another guard?
Really like to go
I don't mind the shot.
Yeah.
Off for a bit.
There.
Just to it.
Off. Just there.
Yeah.
Off. Just to it right now.
Whoa.
Bouncing a little.
Just there. Curl. Just to it. Never.
Beat, little bounce.
Never.
Off, baby. Whoa. Oh, curl just an inch.
Okay. Good. Good boy.
Not bad. Shot.
Pretty good.
Still sliding great there.
The slide's nice. It's just not curling.
You got to go back. Good thing. Personally.
I got to run it into it.
Yeah, cross it.
Yeah.
So this is about the appeal, but it's also about driving it back and moving those stones around.
One more time, EJ Harnden.
Yep. Yes!
Run it back, blow up the house.
Okay.
And Saskatchewan still lying 2 with that high guard belonging to Northern Ontario.
Just horrendous now. What?
Oh, that was not a good outcome. Not only does he leave the guard out front right there, gets rid of his own, still leaves 2 Saskatchewan stones in play. Buried.
And now 22-year-old Braden Scowie.
Hold it if you can. Hold the line.
Nice numbers.
Gotta go. Really hard. Come on, Deej. Come on, buddy. Go.
Line's really nice.
Wait's pretty good. Real hard. Wait's pretty good. Hold it.
Well, then.
Hold it. What?
Let it
Wait's
sit.
good. Line.
We're 3. Let it sit.
We're all there. Okay, we gotta stop now.
Let it sit.
That's fine. Beauty.
Good job, Brady.
Nice.
Real good.
Good sweeping, guys.
How much
Not
space is there?
over-curled a bit.
Lots.
Gotta play this, I think, eh?
Okay.
Keeping in mind right now, Brad Jacobs knows that he's for sure got an out-turn to the button, wants to make sure that remains that way once the guard's gone.
Ryan Fry gets a few going.
Well, it is that long center guard that continues to cause problems.
More ice? Huh? More ice?
Gotta be dead square if we can.
Hold on here, Moss.
Same weight, eh? A little more if anything.
A hair more if anything.
Braden will try to go between the 2 red stones and block off the entire in-turn
I
side.
gotta go on it again. Hard.
Hard, Deej.
Really gotta go.
Head down, Deej.
Really gotta go, guys. Gotta hold it.
Head down.
Come on. Go.
Hard, tight.
Never off, dude. Keep going, keep going. Hard! Go!
Kidby and Shilly working hard in this extra and get it by the redstone.
Sit. Stop.
Sit.
That's good, Moss.
That's good.
And that'll just bite. Top 12, Saskatchewan.
That's a good
Line
spot.
3 without hammer. You're in 11.
Pretty good spot. Run that in.
Barely got by.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
I just make sure you stayed on it and got by.
Sure. Hold on, we're running this? Into here?
No, I'm thinking
the two yellows.
To the yellows.
The 2 yellows?
Yeah. Either that or nose it.
Just that?
What?
Like to go over the top is real thin.
Our red into the
Fry.
Time out.
Time out.
One timeout awarded in the extra end, regardless of what you may have had during the game still left.
90
We
seconds.
gotta get the one off the button.
Why don't we run the red into the 2 yellows? Straight into there.
My thought is if we don't get the red off the button very soon.
Well, why don't we just play it soft and nose it? And that way it's full 4-foot and we're right in front of it.
That's true.
Like, this is a long guard.
Yeah,
It's never in play if he buries one, there's nothing else around. Like, you nose, now they're top 4, and you're right in front of it.
Yeah. Might give us a chance.
I just think that this yellow
He's
in the
gonna
middle here is the problem rock.
Oh, or just play hack through this hole.
Like this rock is the problem, I think.
But yeah, but could try that real, like, across the face and open up the whole 4-foot, you mean?
That's real
That's
thin.
the problem. Like, even if we stuff it and he comes around, we still have like a double.
Even if we just stuff it right here, you mean?
Yeah, because we're gonna roll a hair, right?
You
Like
think you can make that triple? I mean, it's real thin.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
Just get them all moving.
If that's what you like, I'm fine with it.
Throw that, Fry. I think we got to get rid of this anyways. Real thin.
Thin quarter?
Yeah.
No, for Ryan as he goes to the hack, this is his concern. That's the trouble rock. They want to make sure that Brad has a draw, and they'd rather not have to be to the button. They talked about running the top red one back. They've talked about the other red one. But this is the stone that right now is impeding the path on the outturned draw. If they're able to slam it sideways, will remove some other granite and also open up the front.
So what can he do?
Are you kidding me?
Just picks out that one stone.
I didn't think you could do that.
He's just making, he's gonna make it impossible on himself.
What if we just block this hole right now?
I think he's playing the run back.
It's okay, right?
Well, no, because then you come here and...
I gotta like garden it again. Playing what run back, sorry?
But I like
play
to
the
get
triple.
just half.
halfway?
You think half sunk? Kind of fully try and dead guard yellow.
Do you like this at all?
I don't mind.
He wants to
I
play
like burying. I just think if we're here,
If we could bury 3/4 of ours, he doesn't have anything.
I think if we come here, Braden,
That
all he's got
yellow's
is
half
that.
buried right now.
Like if we come here.
I'm just saying he can go half a rock and make this.
Yeah, I like guarding right now, Brock. But
Okay, but if we go here and he does that, then we come around.
Even if he makes that, then we wrap one.
what's he do if we go here though? Where Braden's saying. He might throw the side freeze, but if he bounces a millimeter, he knows that he's done.
You don't think he's playing this red here?
The thing is, though, if we come this way,
go for it. If he wants to play that, great.
Okay, but if he makes it, then it's game over.
No, it's not. Best he can do is plug it right here. We have
Okay,
guards, we draw right back here.
Then he's got full 4-foot.
see, the only thing, though, I don't mind that your call, Brock, either, because
The only thing is, if we throw the guard and he does this double, it's over.
so if we go here,
If we go here and he throws that,
and he makes that,
he's not going to have a shot.
you
on
wrap
us.
one dead pin.
But if he does make it,
Even if he does, I agree.
okay. But if we go here, what does he do?
Plays this. And then we have to
Okay,
make
and then we come here.
Then we dead bury.
Then we win.
Then he can't score. Well, he
And
can't.
he plays one.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind it right here.
I don't mind throwing the same way we've been getting there. The intern.
Intern gets there, that's for sure.
Because the worst case scenario is it's wide with the intern, then it's plan B.
I don't really
if we're
care
wide
what
with the
turn I
outturn, it's
throw.
not great.
I don't really,
gives you a
I don't really care what turn I throw.
I like following what we've been doing.
I think just come here dead buried.
That's the spot.
Right behind that
Even
red.
if you're right here, Brock.
Even like just touching the center line.
Yeah.
Even if you're right here.
I like it. I like it.
Play that. Just make that right there.
I'd rather be here so that if we
I
miss
agree.
that, we bury. It's a lot harder to come tap it.
higher is better than like top 4.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Oh, good one. Speed's good here.
Yeah.
I think you've already told us what to do there.
It's good.
I should get to just touch center.
Well, the team wasn't too far off on their discussion of shots. It was either blocking this path
You want that 1 or the 8
or
right
even
now?
a little bit further over.
that
Their
one.
feeling is that this may be the run double that is played on the final stone by Northern Ontario, or rather the next stone. And at that point, they would then just go around the stone that they're about to throw.
Brock Virtue, 85% through 10 ends.
Wait a bit, wait a bit, wait.
Mine's good.
You gotta wait.
Great game thus far from
Mine's good.
Brier rookie.
Wait. Go ahead.
Well, he saved his team
Switch.
No, line's good. Don't have
in
to
9, no
Don't have
question
to
about
have to
that.
wait. Sweep
No,
it,
go,
sweep it.
go, go, go. You got it good. Come on, boy.